Is it on, honey? Is it on, bitches? Ain't no more this morning. It's just me. So y'all saying the sound carrying on. Hold on. I'm going to spin this bitch around again. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna... Can y'all see me? Y'all can see and hear me over here, right? You know I run this bitch by 2 computers. Y'all can see and hear me over here. All right. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on with this stupid ass motherfucking bullshit over here. The computer, bitch, the sound going in and out. Oh, I might need to turn the soundboard on too. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. It's me fucking up. It ain't Mo this morning. But let me turn the soundboard on. Y'all, I don't listen. I went to bed with a star in my eye, bitch. We gonna start this bitch over. You know we get old, bitch. Ain't no y'all hoes ain't got nowhere to go. Hold on, I'm gonna turn to come up here, Chi Chi. Look at the peoples while I turn. Look, hold, my dress so short, my ass hanging out. Chi Chi, fix me one of them things. I want you to fix you one of them bitches too. What? One of the motherfucking, this why the mic kept going out. Yeah.
Oh my God, look at going. You want me?
It was me fucking up, y'all. It was me. It was me, y'all.
Hey, y'all, we back. Y'all hear us?
Me, daughters. Daughters, it was me.
Do y'all hear us? If y'all hear us, put the ear emoji so we know y'all hear us.
Daughters. Daughters, it was me.
Girl, bitch ain't had any soundboard on.
It was me, daughters.
Girl, run that shit down.
I'm sorry, daughters. It was me. Oh, bitch, you don't like Ed Man muffins?
Ain't no meat on the Ed Man muffins.
Girl, who gives a fuck about any meat on the damn Ed McMuffin? Hold on. Daughters, it was me. I'm sorry, y'all. I can take accountability for my own shit, bitch. It was me. It wasn't nobody. It was me, y'all.
You ready to run it back?
Bitch, we gonna run it back. It was me fucking up this morning. It was me.
You ready?
It was me, daughters. It was me. I make mistakes too.
You're human.
I am human. It was me. Y'all can hear me now, can't you?
You got your Billy Club.
You brought your Billy Club to this motherfucker now. You can hear a bitch now, can't it? It was me, right? There we go. We in this motherfucker now. Shit, god damn it. It's what we y'all hear me now. Okay. Can you hear a bitch right now? I was like, why the motherfucking microphone keep acting like it don't want to stay on the bitch?
He was never on.
I was like, bitch, what's going on? The girl, the soundboard over there off like a motherfucker. God damn it. Hold on, y'all. Bitch, I need to get y'all morning started. Here it go. Yeah. There we go. We don't have no interruption this morning. Oh, I love this beat right here. Yeah. Hey. That's Mel. Oh.
Yes, that's the Liga. It's the bitch with the big black things. I'm feeling like sugar rain, drinking like coffee.
Hey. Yeah, you heard me right. Let me pop this ass like dynamite. Boom.
You know my motorbike. Boom. It's a bitch with the big black things. Yeah. It's gonna bring up. No, I did. I took it out. There go win me a year. You gotta eat one. In the club, then it's going down. In the club, then it's going down. Put your hands on the bitch through the ground. Bitch through the ground. Bitch through the ground. Bitch through the ground. Put your hands on your knees, bitch through the ground. Oh, let me see you throw that ass. Real fast.
Oh, we touching stuff to you.
Oh, real fast. Oh, yeah, you heard it right. Yeah, you heard it right. Yeah, you heard it right. Got the niggas in the club with the cash tonight. Pop that ass like dynamite. Pop that ass like dynamite. Pop that ass like dynamite. Boom! Get up on the bike. Came to the club trying to put it down. If you hot on that, bitch, show me now. How the real bitch know how to put it down. On a D, do a flip, bitch, bust it down. Yeah, you hey, ooh. Bitch, bust it down. On a D, do a flip, bitch, bust it down. Bitch, bust it down. You like this? You ain't like it. Please give me. Yeah, you heard it right. Yeah, you heard it right. Yeah, you heard it right. Got the niggas in the club with the cash tonight. Pop that ass like dynamite. Pop that ass like dynamite. Pop that ass like dynamite. Boom! Get up on the bike. If you hot or bad, bitch, show me now. If you hot or bad, bitch. If you hot or bad, bitch. Cause a real bitch know how to shut it down. Bitch, show me now. Oh, bitch, show me now. Bitch, show me now. Come around, bitch, shut it down. If you hot or bad, bitch. If you hot or bad, bitch. Cause a real bitch know how to shut it down. Throw it real fast. Oh, let me see you throw that ass. Throw it real fast. Yeah, you heard it right. Yeah, you heard it right. Yeah, you heard it right. Got the niggas in the club for the cat tonight. Pop that ass like dynamite. Pop that ass like dynamite. Pop that ass like dynamite. Boom! Get on my motorbike.
This song is so explicit. It's trash. Huh? Who's trash?
Oh, wait.
Oh, me.
Yes! What's up, everybody? Hold on. Let me put the link in there where y'all can get the motherfucking app. Oh, Chichi, that was so good. Mm-hmm. Chichi, you ain't like that?
It's fine.
So you don't go over English muffins like I do?
No.
You all know this is my news reporter wig, girl. Hold on, girl. Y'all, bitch, we running late this morning. Bitch, I had overslept. Chichi was down there making me old evil cup of English tea. Child, y'all know the beaters be getting on me, honey. I be oversleeping. You know the beaters get on me.
The who?
The beaters.
The beaters.
I ain't got it yet. I got a touch of it. I should be sitting out there eating out. Chichi, put me a little bit more of that stuff on there.
I was gonna eat it.
You gonna eat it?
Yeah.
We can split it. Girl, wait a minute. Y'all got me fucking up this morning. Hold on. I'm trying to get the damn thing in here, girl. Let me see. Apple Music. Let me see.
I hope this for y'all that got the Apple phones and things. The Apple Music. Wait a
Somebody
minute.
just wrote there and say who saying it.
Who? What y'all mean? Who's saying that? Bad. But what y'all mean? Who's saying that? Hold on.
She was a YouTuber. Her name was Fallon something.
Hey Fallon, you got to know that's the TS. Esplanilla. It's the bitch with the big black finger, bitch. It's me. It's me, girl. Girl, where the hell is the damn Apple on my phone, girl? There's so many applications on this bitch. Did you what? You said you know my vision getting bad.
What you looking for? Apple Music?
This why you got it. This why you know what, ladies? I'm really understanding why. Oh, I'm sorry. This is why y'all got to keep cheering. I understand why y'all be having a whole heap of cheering. I get it now why y'all have a whole heap of cheering, because I was sitting up here trying to find this shit in my phone for the longest. And even though oh yes ma'am, even though I am 43 years old, I don't look like I'm 43, y'all. I don't look like I'm 43. I don't look none of that. I do look like somebody's aunt. And goddamn it, the older I get, I try to keep young children around because I move slow. I'm still trying to find my name in the goddamn.
Somebody posted already in there for you.
They did.
Bidet. Bidet posted in there already.
Thank you, Bidet, because it took me a long time to find my own goddamn song. There it is. Hold on, I got the link too. Copy. My God, today. My God, y'all don't be understanding what be going on in this world. Mamas is getting. Listen. So y'all older ladies, I get it. I get it, y'all older ladies. I get it that y'all keep the cheering. You know, y'all keep y'all a set of cheering around y'all because hold on. Man, this shit crazy. All right. So I want to talk to y'all about something this morning. Y'all already know we over here on the quarantine for the coronavirus.
Shit is getting real.
It is getting real.
Shit is getting
coronavirus.
Shit is getting real.
Coronavirus.
Shit is already real.
And y'all already know that toilet tissue is toilet tissue. Oh, thank you, Chi-Chi. Oh. Mm. Oh. Mm. This is why you get the big bucks. You know what I mean? Big bucks. This is why you get the big bucks. So y'all know toilet tissue. Wait a minute, who said Atlanta is in a 14-day lockdown? Brandon, when that happened? Oh! No! No! No!
So when they say it is.
Good morning. What y'all say? Tissue is gone, bread gone, baby wipes gone, noodles gone, water is like $5 to $6 damn dollars. Listen, I got a trick for y'all. Hold on. Chi-Chi, go get me that box that's upstairs that I had ordered, that box. Oh. You know where it say, go get that box. I'm going to tell y'all what y'all need to get. Chi-Chi about to run up there and get that box. I ordered something that I want to share with y'all this morning so that y'all people's out here that's got, this on the sick and shut in list. Hold on, pretty boy Cha-Cha, what you say? Donald Trump is making everybody going back and forth by next weekend. How do you feel about that? About bringing everybody back to work, which is Papa Jones is going around the world. Well, who going back to work, Papa, pretty boy? You say the people, mama. Hold on, y'all know I'm down here in the basement, child. This how you keep a job. You start you a job from home in your motherfucking basement, and you ain't got shit to do. Mama, Miss Mary, I can hear you. Miss Mary, I can hear you on the phone. Yeah, I can hear you on the phone. I can hear your whole conversation. I hear you talking, but if you doing all that talking, you ain't went in there scrubbing me no eggs yet. I say, please make me some eggs and bacon this morning, mama. You think you finna sit up here in the quarantine, they gonna cook me nothing to eat? I hope they can't hear it.
Bitch, I thought you was talking to me.
I hear her.
I thought you was talking to me. I said, what?
She gonna sit up and think she finna sit up here all day and they gonna cook me nothing to eat.
Nothing to eat.
All right, come on up here, Chi. I don't want no wine early this morning. Shit, I'm already cried. That's why I couldn't get up last night. I couldn't get up from last night. The goddamn shit is going crazy. Okay, y'all. So y'all out of toilet tissue, paper napkins, and all this stuff. So I guess y'all watch the show. Thank you for the $9.99, babe. So y'all already watched the show. And when y'all watch the show, y'all saw me say, y'all take y'all get the paper napkins from Bounty, or Bounty, or whatever the fuck them paper napkins and shit come from, and you cut the bitch down the middle. I guess y'all heard me when I said what I said, and by y'all hearing me, not all the motherfucking paper towels out there. I think y'all heard me when I say, get you some baby wipes, some diapers baby wipes out your ass. And all the baby wipes, now the baby wipes done hauled ass. All right, hold on, y'all. Here we go. So I want to show y'all, as soon as Chi get up here, I want to show y'all something I had bought. And y'all may go ahead on and get y'all some of this and fuck the thing up, but I already got me 2 of these motherfuckers.
So you got 2?
I already got me 2 of these motherfuckers. So I went on Amazon, because all the toilet tissue gone, okay? All the toilet tissue gone on Amazon. So I went on motherfucking Amazon and I pulled out, wait a minute, I moved. And I pulled out one of these goddamn bullshits from the Amazon right here. Hold on, y'all. Watch me close. Ladies, some of y'all already got this in the house, but see, my house ain't come equipped with that. So what I did was, I got me a motherfucking Oasis bidet. I got a bidet. You add this to the toilet stool. You put this to the motherfucking toilet stool and put the jet screens on it so it can wash out the insides and cracks of your ass right here. It's a little piece that you add on to the toilet stool where you may don't need no motherfucking toilet tissue. I paid $36 for this bitch. I'm having her installed today. I paid $36 for it and $36 for the one upstairs. It's a bidet. You turn the motherfucking thing on. Some of them you got the hot and the cold ones. I got the regular one because if you shit, it don't matter the water hot or cold. Just rinse your ass out. Ain't no motherfucking toilet tissue. So you go out there, you go on Amazon, and you get you one of these things and add it to your toilet stool. You get what I'm saying? You add it to your motherfucking toilet stool. And when you add it to your toilet stool, you hook the shit up, and the little spray thing right there will come down like some in the extraterrestrial shit and wash the cracks of your ass out. It's an easy put together kit. It's a 2-piece kit. And you go in there. So if you're all out of toilet paper, y'all better hurry up and get the damn Amazon. They're $36, okay? And you get you one of these, put attachment to your toilet seat. What you say they sold out already? Oh my God, hold on. Wait a minute. Listen. Hold on, y'all. You say they sold out? Oh my God. Already? My God, today. Well, I'm telling you, you get you one of them, wash your ass out.
Wash your ass good.
Let the thing wrench out your ass real good. What you say? Yeah, extraterrestrial, Victoria, extraterrestrial. It's like some extraterrestrial shit. You wash your ass out. Now listen, y'all know I ain't got no coochie. Now I don't motherfucking know too much about things to deal with coochies. I don't know nothing about it. So I just look like I got a coochie. I look like somebody's aunt. Miss Mary, you ain't started scrapping no eggs yet. I hear your whole conversation, and you ain't scrapping no eggs yet. I done already ate the damn English muffin. So the bread already down. I just need the eggs and bacon. Yes, ma'am. I did. I don't want to eat no spaghetti for breakfast. I got breakfast meats in there for breakfast. Now y'all see how your great aunt Miss Mary carries on, honey.
Yo.
Great aunt. I'm y'all aunt. You see how your great aunt be over there having me starving me. You know. Yeah, wait a minute, hold on. Somebody say it's a lot to come along with a coochie. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. There's a lot of coochie whites left about. Oh, she diaries. Where you get the coochie whites from? Hell, I may have to get me some of them, but no, with the bidet, I'm all right. Chichi, you gonna use? Well, listen, I got to get you one for your room. Let me see if any of them left on Amazon. Hold on.
But they told you they was sold that good.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if the end of the motherfuckers left on Amazon.
They said Home Depot has some. Home Depot.
Yeah, but see, Home Depot's on just $500 and $600.
Oh.
I'm telling you, Home Depot's on is $500 and $600. You don't get the one from Home Depot. You go on the Amazon and you get the one for $36. It's an attachment. It's an attachment that you put onto your toilet seat. It's attachment. So let me click on buy again. Oh,
You brought pets?
no, that's Miss Mary.
Oh,
I told you I ain't got no coochie. I don't know nothing about it. I mean, I look like I have one. Oh my God! Thank you, Antoinette Carter. Antoinette, thank you, baby. Listen, Antoinette, you just sent me a love offering. That's going. Oh, I thank you, Antoinette, because I ain't got no more. There ain't no toilet tissue in here, so I'm gonna look for another bidet. Hold on, let me put bidet in here. Bidet, bidet. Is that French? Is bidet French? Bidet. You say Angelique? You said put Angelique's thing up there. You say I should go for the heated one? I don't know about that, girl. I'm a little funny when hot stuff be in my ass. Now I'm. Oh my God, they gone. Dear God in heaven, they gone. Murder, they gone. Let me click on Amazon Prime. Well, listen, they got the they got the no leak metal bidet T adapter with shut off valve. They got that at $16. It's cheaper than the seat. You can just attach it to the side, and you can take the water hole and squirt all in your ass like that, and watch your ass out like that with this thing right here. Hold on, let me put it big up here. You know we ain't got no more this morning. Move the comment.
moving.
You put it's this little piece right here, and it's like a water hose, and you know. But see, I'm kind of worried, but I don't be wanting that warm stuff in my booty. Oh my God, they got a Bio Bidet Ultimate $369. I found I buying it. I must have got the last one, Chi.
God, it had to be.
Damn, I can't even order me now another one. Boy, y'all listen. Boy, y'all gets on top of it. Y'all gets on top of it. Hold on. You say that Angela said that cold water is a shop. All right. So y'all already know how we getting ready to do.
What we need to do. And who we finna do.
It says, how does this software randomly pick up comments? No, baby, we looking at it. The comments moving so quick. Famous Chucky TV, where you at? You say T has one too. Who is Ori T? Who is that? Put the link down there. Y'all put the link down there so I can put the stuff up on the screen.
The auntie in these comments.
My mama down here too.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, JD Wani Alexander. Thank you, baby. Oh, thank you. Oh, Juan. Oh, Juan, you keep sending me $9.99. I'm gonna be like Boosie. Child, y'all been looking at Boosie.
Come on, let's get into this.
Let's talk about Boosie this morning. Girl, we ain't got another picture, but we're going to talk about this on the show. Girl.
Did you see?
Boosie done been up there having girls have a whole sex party. This on Amazon. Hey, cousin, it's my cousin Warwick. Yes.
Hey, Warwick, baby, what's up?
So Boosie been having a whole party down there. Okay, applying. Listen, okay. So Boosie done been having a whole little not a little sex party, but a little party. And he is really over there carrying on and stuff like that because he's heated because Instagram got on his DMs and told him to get somewhere and sat down.
Oh, Instagram told him that.
Bitch, Instagram got on him. Instagram got on in his DM.
Yeah, sit the fuck
and
down.
Told him, so your role, shouting.
Come down.
calm down. Instagram told his motherfucking ass to calm down because he had a whole the girls up there busting it down.
But you seen the video where them hoes was eating coochie on there?
Wait a minute, he did that on Instagram.
Bitch, them hoes busting it open, bitch, fish all in there.
But they was
for a stack.
and he told the girls he was gonna give the girls a stack.
And she ate the girl coochie right on Instagram Live, on his live.
My God, today. What's going on with Boosie?
I think he fighting a crisis.
What kind of crisis Boosie got?
I think
Don't do Boosie like that. Don't do big Boosie or little Boosie like that. Why he got what kind
I
of
think
crisis?
he's going through a crisis, like an identity crisis.
Child, listen, that prison to do it to you. When you be in jail and you watch so many men fuck each other in the ass, you get traumatized. That's why I get tired. Listen, I done been on Twitter watching so many men fuck each other in the ass. I've been traumatized too. I have an identity crisis. I don't know whether I want the wig on or the wig off.
Just put it to the side.
Yeah. I've been seeing the men on the damn Instagram, on the damn Twitter, because they took away, what's the shit we used to watch?
Tumblr.
They took Tumblr away, but they left Twitter. And they've been only fanning like a motherfucker down there. So maybe Boosie was in prison.
Mm-hmm.
And he had got tired of seeing all the men's and things. And he wanted to make sure that he tell the world. Even though I saw men's.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. These people, well, the comments going crazy. When I open up the lounge, I know y'all finna lose y'all mind. Listen, he saw the men's tearing each other up. Because I remember he had told that story. And when we do the show Monday, y'all remember this now, bookmark this. So when we do the show Monday, I'm going to have all this shit lined up and Mo going to be running the bitch over there. And we going to have it right because this is a new program we using.
Who?
New program.
A what?
A new program. This is a new program that we use, and we don't really know how this shit go. That's why I be having James Caldwell over here helping me out because I don't really know how this motherfucking shit go. I'm used to Wirecast. I don't know how this shit right here go. This shit cheaper than Wirecast.
They said Boosie do anything for clout.
Yeah, Boosie do anything, but damn, you feel me? My thing is this, right? He was traumatized. Listen, I'm being politically correct because y'all know I don't like that shit that Boosie be doing and saying. But I'm telling you, he was traumatized because I remember him coming out of prison and he had the story where he said he saw the man hold his ankles.
No, you know you cannot do this in this dress.
I can't.
No.
Hold on. He said the man had his ankles down like this, his ankles. And when he had the bottom of his ankles, he saw the man slam his ass down on another man's dick and ride it. And he said he was riding like a woman. Now, before I gave my commentary on when Boosie first talked about that, I fell out screaming because I could only imagine what that can do.
What can he do?
To a straight man.
Who man?
Straight. That's curious.
Definitely here.
I can only imagine what that do to a straight man who's slightly curious anyway.
Mm-hmm.
To see how the motherfucking man
squatted and
slammed his ass down
on the dick. And he said he did it like he wrote it.
And he wrote it like a woman.
See, he had got caught up in the trend.
His mind, because he was so used to seeing the peoples out there in the script club riding the other men and things. Yeah. And I could only imagine when Boosie was watching it that the men was making sounds.
What do you think they were saying? Oh yeah, bro.
Oh yeah,
bruh. Bruh. Oh yeah. Fuck me, bro.
Ooh.
Fuck me, bro.
Sus. I really think that drove Boosie crazy. I think it drove the motherfucker insane. I'm telling you, this shit, because he ain't been right ever since he came out of prison and told that story. He said he hit the man, had his hands round the bottom of his ankles.
So did he
murder? No.
Put the scrapper around your ankles.
The man had his hands round the bottom of his ankles. And yeah, like that. And wow.
Oh my God. Big.
Let me tell y'all something.
So I think ever since then,
I
his
really
brain
believe
been fucked up.
I really believe that drove Boosie crazy because Boosie been talking about gay shit ever since. He talked about the gay shit with the children on the computer, in the cartoon. He talked about Zaya, Dwayne Wade, baby. He talked about he been carrying on. He done lost his mind. He done went crazy. Ever since he seen, I think that was one of the most traumatic things because that was the first story that he told when he got home from jail. And I sat there and I watched the shit in depth. I watched it. I say, listen, I said, Lord, this done fucked this man mind up. Because he was sitting there telling, you know, he got the, hey man.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, I ain't high enough.
Mm.
Hey man.
That.
Man.
Yes.
Man, the nigga grabbed the other nigga ankles. He grabbed his ankles and he went down on the nigga.
So he did it.
And he went to rock. Hey man. Man.
But now in his interview the other night, when I watched the interview, when he was talking about it, he said he don't have a problem with the gays. He just wished that some shit he said. But
what you do got a problem with the damn gays.
Right.
Because that shit traumatized. I would be more open if he say open to understanding what the fuck Boosie be talking about when he be talking. If he just open up his throat and say, "Listen,"
I would be okay if he just say, "You know what? When them two men was in jail over there fucking, he was rotting. I scrolled off. I would be real recognized. I would be real if you just say that. And I don't know if I'm gay or straight.
Chichi, you going a little deeper." Miss Mary, you just can't get nowhere and sit down, can you? Miss Mary, you just can't get nowhere and sit down at all.
But I just feel like he probably just when the man was squatting and riding, when he grabbed his ankles and he went about there.
He was, because see, this is my thing. When all this was going down, where was he at during the situation? Tony Carter. Well, good morning, Tony Carter. You called me this morning. I was running late, bitch. I was asleep. Where you at? Tony Carter. Hold on. He said he wouldn't have went in had he known what the can outside the shower meant. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to get on here. We're gonna talk about this. This morning, our discussion is about Boosie this morning. We ain't really talking about a whole heap because I ain't gonna keep y'all longer than an hour this morning because I got shit to do today. But we're going to talk a little bit about Boosie. Oh, and we got something else. I think Larry Reed had hit me up yesterday. Let me send this to Larry Reed while I can get Larry Reed ready. I shouldn't even be fucking with Larry Reed because you know Larry Reed old cross action, honey, be over there fucking trying to lay me out and shit like that in the situation. But it's all right. I'm going to forgive him, bitch. I'm a Libra. All you got to do is tell me you're sorry and we all right. I'm sending that to Larry Reed so he can bring his ass on in here because he got some stuff he was telling me about the church peoples and the and because he told me about Pastor Khan. He sent me pastors respond to governor's assembly restrictions. So I'm sending this to him and telling him, come on in when you're ready. Because we need to talk about that. But the first thing I had saw this morning was Boosie. And I just was like, well, damn. So what had happened was when the men had grabbed around, had put the scrap around their ankle, and they was over there jumping on the dick.
Like a jackrabbit.
Like a jackrabbit.
I think that he was in the cut.
You think he was in the corner?
He was in the cut, so they couldn't see him, bitch, getting his.
And he was.
Yeah.
What's some things y'all had when y'all be in jail, Chichi? Because I ain't been to jail long as you have. A toddy. What is it called?
Damn.
What y'all prison trade down there?
A Fifi.
A Fifi.
He had him a Fifi.
What y'all prison trade had? Y'all had a Fifi?
That's nothing but a 2 gloves turned inside out with a look like in a little can of cup thing. You put a little lube in there and something that you could jack off with.
You had a Fifi when you was in jail, Chichi? My God.
I didn't have a Fifi. I was well taken care of when I was in jail.
So you ain't really need no Fifi.
Mm-hmm.
You had thoughts in there.
Baby, I had thoughts, men, so it was taking care of me, so I was great.
So you felt like a real jail woman.
Yes. Every time I go to jail, I always find somebody that's like, damn, Shawty, what's up?
And listen, y'all hear what Chi say here? Every time he went to jail, he found somebody in that.
I found somebody that's accept the whole realness, you know. So to me, my own personal thing, I think that that's what happened. Like he seen them doing their thing, he scrolled off to it. Now in his mind, he thinking, "Damn, Shawty." Well, you know he ain't. He ain't from
Johnny
Atlanta.
Jones. Johnny Jones, you down here? You done wrote a Fifi. Can you tell us how do you write in the comments? How do you make a Fifi? Chi talked about how he know what. How have you ever made you a Fifi?
Fifi is easy.
A Fifi easy.
A glove.
Wait a minute. Listen. Johnny say he had to. Johnny, how many times you done been to jail, girl? Johnny say he get the piece of trade too. Oh. My God, today. Hold on. Wait a minute. Chi. Mona say that better be grape juice.
Yes.
You know Jesus turned water into wine, honey.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So I really think that's what it was.
So that's what you think wrong with Boosie. So, all right. So here's my thing. Boosie had a lot of stuff to say about the gays and stuff. Oh, hold on. Laura Alexander say he watched the entire ordeal. He gave too much details. Boosie is a fraud. He was into that shit or got into that shit. Catch that one.
Period. That's what I said. Because listen to me. I'm just being real, speaking from my own jail experiences.
Thank you, Chrissy. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Somebody putting a definition.
Come on, bitch. Come on. Thank you, Clifton. I told you. Can you read it? Read it out loud. Read it, bro. Okay. Read it.
I'm gonna read it out loud. Y'all asked me to read it out loud. I'm gonna read the motherfucker out loud. Hold on. Let me read the bitch out loud. Fifi, towel folded twice with the open end of a rubber glove sticking out. Mm-hmm. After being rolled, the end of the glove is then stretched over the top. Mm-hmm. Then it is finished by pulling a sock over the opposing end to hold the glove in place. Mm-hmm. Can then be ran under warm water or placed in between a mattress to create a real life effect.
Thank you. Thank you, Clifton.
Thank you, Clifton Power Jr. Now listen, you got old Baptist name, Clifton Power Jr. That's old Baptist name, I'm telling you. That's a Baptist name. Oh, dear God. World Star Hip Hop got how you make the thank you, DeAndre. Dear God in heaven. Y'all, dear God, how many of y'all done went to jail? Y'all know about these damn Fifi.
But see, that's in jail. And see, in prison, they got girls like, you know, some girls like you, maybe, and some girls like me. So this is just only in jail.
Everybody, y'all gagging down here.
Mm-mm. I already said that.
It's people the people in the comment is gagging, honey. Mm-hmm. They are gagging. Hold on. Boosie is mad because he liked what he saw. Right, Tiffany. Right. What's up, Anthony Ants Johnson? Hey, babe.
Hey, baby. What's up?
All right. Well, I don't see Larry on here, so I'm gonna have to open up the line. We're gonna talk about this stuff. Larry told me he was gonna come on here, but he came on, so he might be asleep. He told me he was getting up and wash his ass, but he ain't got up yet. You know. Hold on. You say you thought I actually thought he was married. So what? But I guess he been a real what? Let's do it, Chi. A real nigga, and cause see, real niggas like to see pussy all day, pussy in the morning, pussy at night, pussy on the breakfast, dick at night, pussy, 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 pussy. Pussy, pussy, pussy. All right, I get it. So if you see a lot of pussy, eat a lot of pussy, fuck a lot of pussy, that means that you ain't homosexual.
But if you see two men in jail, and one is grabbing their ankles and he slammed down.
Yes.
And he started bouncing.
And it traumatizes you.
It traumatizes you because you was over there, meat hard, and you wonder, right, damn, why my dick hard like that?
Yes.
That's why you is traumatized.
Because listen, I'm gonna tell y'all the secret about me, dog, and y'all already know. Now, so when I say this, please don't judge me and don't say I always talk about my private area, because I don't. I'm just open. I think that I'm open, and by me being open, I think that the fact that I'm open, that what people tend to do is that they forget that I live my life publicly, and the public stuff that I say, you know, I'm just open. All right. So with me saying that, here we go. So I had watched this video, and I saw this man eating this woman's coochie. I mean, he was. I mean, taking breaths like he was swimming in a.
He was swimming in her.
That's how he was murdered. He was tearing it up, and the whole time I was sitting there, I had got right in the panties.
So it was a little stiff in your hand.
I had got right in the panties.
And okay. So when you got right in the panties, was it because he was slurping and garping, or was he cute?
He was handsome, and he was real handsome.
He was a man,
and I think it was all his masculinity,
and he was sucking the juice out of fish.
Yes, I think it was all his masculinity down there eating, and then he was taking breaths in between,
and then going back in for the.
I was like, listen, I don't know how you sucking her, but can you suck me?
How you sucking her? Now I done watched one of those things, and Trey was down there, eloping fish, and
Trey was eating up. He was eating up,
and I was like, oh,
you was right too. You had got right in your panties.
So did that make me scrape? Because I got hard.
Okay. I mean, for me.
So did that make me straight though? Because I had got right.
I had got to listen. Y'all know my mind already be twisted up in the game. So what was it, y'all? Can somebody? Maybe that's what happened to Boosie. What happened? Murder. That man was eating that lady up so good. He was eating her.
And like, that's what I'm telling you.
He was eating her up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hold on, y'all. We're going to come back to that story. So listen, we done come back to this story. So we got a little hot tea getting ready to poke here, and we're going to add Larry Reed to the situation. Y'all say good morning to Larry Reed. Good morning, Larry Reed.
Good morning to you, Madison.
Now, Larry Reed, you know I shouldn't even be fucking with you.
Why you say that?
Because you like to go and consort with the enemy and tell motherfucking fictitious story, but I forgave you.
But hold on. I did not know you guys were beefing like that. You remember?
Listen, you watch the internet like everybody watch the internet, and you know when people be talking cash shit about me or whatever. Listen, I'm good. Hold on. I need y'all to know I'm blessed. I'm blessed and highly favored. So none of that shit really fazed me because my hard work ended up paying off in the end.
I know that's right. But just so you know, like I told you on the phone, when I found out, cause Conscious TV was really the one that was the sounding board, because he called me and said, Reed, do you know what's been happening? So I didn't know what had been happening. So I had to get back on my live and say, look, I didn't know I was calling in the midst of a war. I would have been Larry live and talking slick. So now that I know, I told them.
Listen, you join in on the situation, but I'm a forgiving Libra, because you know what? My Bible see you a pastor. My Bible says forgive them that worked against you, because you can be blessed. And
I've never been against you,
because it was all the workers against me. But at the end of the day, my Father, listen, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, all three of them niggas blessed me throughout this whole entire fiasco and situation. And I ain't got no beef with I ain't beefing with you. I ain't beefing with him. I ain't beefing with I ain't got no beef with anybody. Zero.
Well, you know, Maddie, a lot of time when you on top or when you're the one that's bigger and doing it better than everybody else, folk gonna always have something to say with the malicious intent.
I get it.
But everybody that says something don't necessarily mean that they on the side of the evil or evil.
Well, listen, it ain't like you diffuse anything. You had them people out there acting like I was cheap. And I you are
cheap.
I know, baby, I ain't cheap. I'm frugal. There's a big difference. And then here, let me tell you the difference. And see, we can't. Let me go ahead and tell you what real quick in front of the peoples while I got you on here before we even start on this.
Okay.
Now, you can't talk about, and I love you. I'm telling you with love. You can't talk about my house smaller than you thought it was when your square footage is not equal to mine. Where you stay. So let's talk about small when you walking a big shit. Because your square footage and my square footage is two different square footages. It may be small to the eye of a bitch with a house bigger than mine, but my house 4-5 times the size where you stay. Message house. And that go for any motherfucking hoe that's out there jumping on your side talking about, her house ain't big as it. Bitch, my house bigger than yours. And bitch, I stay here with one person. Me, myself, and I. Chi be in and out, and Miss Mary be in and out. So I got enough room to give a bitch a mother for a homeless bitch a place to stay.
Let me say this. My comments was me being Larry Reed live.
I get it.
It ain't never been no malice. That's the reason why when we first hooked up,
yeah,
it was the way that it was. It ain't never been like that.
And I ain't had no and I ain't got no beef with you. I ain't got no beef with nobody. But listen, I'm glad I pulled you on here because I wanted to publicly talk to you in front of the public so the public could know that I ain't beefing with nobody. Because at the end of the day, I'm blessed.
Let me also say this about you. I said it behind your back it was positive, so I'm gonna say it publicly that was positive. And this is one of the things that me and Vincent recognized the moment that we met you, that you were a person that did not mind sharing the love and also the benefit or whatever benefit can. I mean, because we knew some things. We had to sign an NDA. We knew the big things that were coming up, and you never heard us discuss any of that stuff or me discuss any of that stuff. And I'm just so glad to see whatever you have set out to do, because you wanted to do a show, you want to do a reality show, and I know that that's happening, although I know you can't speak on it.
Right,
you know,
I can't speak on it, but hell, it is what it is. It done been put out in the public. So yes, the rumors are true.
Yeah.
The rumors are true.
Yeah.
And I worked hard and worked for, and I went and I locked in my situation with everybody that had anything to do with the situation was a part of it. And this is what I come to find out why I'm not mad at nobody. And I'm finna say the realest shit, and we gonna move on from that shit because I don't want you to think I'm dwelling in that.
Oh no, I know.
Every person that was involved in the situation was a part of the setup for where life was gonna take me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. But so, you know what I thought about that when we were sitting by the table, and you remember, because we said, Madison, we're gonna help you. We're not gonna walk out on you. Said all of this is on me. Every drop of this is on me.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I'm gonna be here for a little while. I said, but Vincent can stay and he can help.
Yeah, you did.
I said, we got you. It's gonna be good. You know, so it's exciting to me to see that was exactly what you set out to do in 2018 when I came around. And it's happening.
In 2017, you know.
Yeah, 17.
Stuff take time. You feel me? Like things take time. Hold on. Come up here, Chichi. I got our hold on, my dress. And I know you a bisexual man, so I got to cover my thighs up. I got to cover up my thighs.
You said he what?
A bisexual man. So nobody can see what the hell going on. So listen, I wanted to be in the public and tell you in the public. I want to tell you in the public that everything that transpired in that whole situation, it was ordained by God.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. So you said it was ordained by God. Do you feel as though that the separation that happened was supposed to happen as well?
Well, I tell you this, in the space that I'm getting ready to occupy now, the children wouldn't have been able to handle that because it's a lot of rules and regulations that you got to apply to. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And it's a lot of stuff that you know that being that if you a headstrong person and you don't want to take any rules from anybody, that the motherfucker was gonna tell you nah from the door.
Yeah.
And every time I sat down in a meeting, and hell, you might be privy to this information. Every time I sat down in a meeting, the motherfuckers told me, "Thank God," because it wasn't nothing we could do in that situation.
Yeah, I heard about it. And one of the things that I hate, I mean, you told me not to get on live. A lot of people don't know this, and not to drag and fuss with her when all that stuff happened. And that's really sort of where we, I ain't never had no problem with you, but that's what the first disagreement that we had, aside from trying to get you to spend a lot of money, was when now
listen, now when you came in the door, I told you that I'm frugal. Now let's be.
I didn't know it was that serious.
Let's get back on. I used to when I came to your house and I did that show with you. I told you then I was a frugal motherfucker, and
I didn't know it was that bad.
And listen, I got the money. You know that.
Yeah.
So
hold on.
You know what? That's what you didn't convey to your viewers. See,
okay, well, let me say it.
What you should have conveyed to those viewers was that the bitch frugal, but that bitch got the money.
But look, I did say that, but I have to take that video down. But let me say it right now so everybody can hear that. And this is, I knew this because you shared personal stuff. I had to sign an NDA.
Right.
I seen with my own 2 eyes some things. Maddie is not struggling, but she cheap. I don't care what she said. She cheap.
I'm frugal, nigga. That's a whole different thing. Frugal. I don't give a fuck how long my money is. I ain't got it.
And that's what you were saying. I said, man, it's only $35 more. I ain't got that. I want that.
Now, I will say what I'm going to go ahead on and be real.
Okay.
I will say that fucking with you and Vincent, y'all made me learn some things of, bitch, get the good shit right now so you ain't got to go back and go get, because by the time you finish buying 2 or 3 pieces of something,
yeah,
you done already bought it. You should have only got the big thing first. You know?
That's how it is.
And one thing about it is I don't mind spending money in what I feel like is something big for me. Like if like advancing me, I don't feel like it. You get what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah, but it's amazing how now you got. I'm pretty sure that when these people signed you, they watched everything that you did. Because I was telling Maddie the whole time. I said, Maddie, you don't even need this. Is when we met, I said, you don't need her.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Those people those people was watching me way before. I was already in bed with those people way before then. I was in bed with them people way back in 2000 and something. Like I've been dealing with RuPaul, World of Wonder, all them people for years. Like when I was doing my wait a minutes and driving around in the car, like just because I don't be forward talking my business, and that stuff manifests for me, and that other stuff didn't. But the other things manifest for me. So it was just God's plan. It is what it is. That's why I say that everything when I have a chance to sit back in my quiet space and in quarantine, I have an opportunity to sit back and be like, God, your hand was in it all the way, through ups and downs, through heartache, through public attacks. Because I did feel attacked by the public. I did feel attacked by the public, and I did feel that people that were around me, that shouldn't have been, talking about stuff. Because I'm very, as public as I am, I'm very private. Very,
very private. But I always liked you, man. From the get up. Everybody was telling me I went through a whole lot of different ridicule because of the kind of show that I do and talking about some of the things that happen in the church. But then having you on, you were like one of the biggest personalities at the time that I had brought on, especially to represent the LGBT community. And they ridiculed me, but I saw you one time, fell in love with you. And so when I brought you over, everybody like, why you got her on? I said, this chick is hilarious.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you this, you also educated me because I did not understand a whole lot and meeting you from where I come up and where I come up from. Someone like you is totally, that's a word that you use. You say you are, God, that's a word that you use. You used to say it all the time around the house. But you basically were saying that you are an anomaly. You're something that is ordinary. Yeah. And so meeting you totally changed my idea on several different things. And you educated my audience, so I think you're great. I've always thought you were great, and I've never said you were cheap without saying how great that you are. I think you're absolutely great.
But you still think I'm cheap. All right, I'm gonna let you slide with that.
Yeah.
But as long as you say she cheap, but she got it.
She cheap, but she got it.
All right, and there we go. Okay, now you taught me something last night about the governor. So you got some tea that you want to add to the more. Now, first, before we get on that, what you think about Boosie? You think Boosie like one of y'all pastors over there at y'all church?
But this is what I think Boosie is. Boosie is probably not at ease with who he is. And I think whenever you're really at ease with whoever you are as it relates to sexuality, you don't care being called gay, straight. You don't care if somebody else is how they're having sex. That's their business. And you shouldn't have all those feelings about it. So the fact that he got all these feelings about somebody else's way that they're having sex says to me that they something that you ain't got worked out. That's how I feel about that.
So how do you personally feel about two men having sex, Larry Reed?
Message.
What's it say, Chichi? What it say?
Message.
How do you personally feel about two men having sex in prison? Grabbing each other's round the ankles, slamming pelvises down on top of the balls and the dick and stuff like that. How do you feel, Larry Reed? Tell the dog, how do you feel?
I don't have any feelings concerning. This is what I say. I know a lot of men, a whole lot of men. I mean, I used to pastor in the hood in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And so there was army men and a whole lot of people that was on drugs. And this is what I learned at that time, that just because a dude, now this is what I think now, Maddie, just because a dude get a nut at a specific time, a certain kind of way, that does not define his sexuality from A to Z. That's what I think. And so a guy in jail having sex or a guy in a certain situation having sex with somebody of the same sex, to me, does not necessarily say that he's gay, bi, or whatever. That's a man getting a nut at a specific time. That's what I think.
Okay, so basically what you're saying, an experience don't define a life.
You said, yeah, you can't, because this, I'm gonna tell you, there's one dude particularly that I know he get high. To this day, he still get high. He married. He loves women. He is the type of man that can sniff out community puss in any situation and get hold of it, get something, go back home to his wife. But at the same time, he has also told me stories where there's certain guys that he have had sex with, although it was a drug thing, although they were getting high, although there was money exchange, but he did it. And he was erected and had full-blown sex, but he ain't into dudes. Now, I don't understand that, but that's what he said. And I see him knock a whole lot of women down. So this is why I make that statement. I don't think you can, I think sexuality is just as unique as our fingerprint. That's what I think.
Hold on, well, let me add somebody on who may think a little bit different.
Okay.
Hey, good morning, Milan. How you doing?
What's up, Maddie? First of all, I want to tell you, I've been in your house, and your house is huge, goddammit. So
thank you. Larry been to the motherfucker too. He know I got a big house. And listen, and when God bless me with this extra $10 he finna bless me with, I'm gonna get me one 4 times the size of this motherfucker.
Oh, okay. I just want to put that out there. I've been to the house. It got an upstairs, downstairs, basement,
and a downstairs on the downstairs.
All type of a circle drive through. The house is goddamn huge. So I don't know what. Hey, Chi, fuck me, sis.
I'm alive. Milan, we were sitting here talking. You seen the Boosie debacle, right?
Yes.
So we was thinking that Boosie done been traumatized because he had watched the men having sex in that. Because remember when he first came out, and he told that story about the man grabbing the other man. He grabbed the man, had him around the ankle, and he was riding the man's dick.
Right.
But he was so in depth with the story that Vlad TV was watching it. I was watching the Vlad like, damn, he was really in the corner with what is it? With the Fifi going to ground.
You know, my thing is with Boosie, Waka Flocka, T.I., I just don't understand why every time something that has to do with homosexuality or just anything, they always have a public statement that they need to make. I know that Waka Flocka is married. I know that T.I. is married. And I don't know if Little Boosie is married or not, but I just don't understand why people are so mesmerized or so taken aback by homosexuality that has been around for the last millennia. So it's like, what is it that every time, like even with the Zaza thing, with the Dwayne Wade's daughter, why every time something comes out, you have to publicly make a statement? I think Waka Flocka even made a statement about the switch
yeah, he did. He said something about that.
It's like every fucking thing doesn't need you to address it. So why are you so bothered? So I don't know what their sexuality is. I think Larry said something that I do actually agree with when he said that, you know, sexuality, I don't think if it's a 0 to a 10 in your sexuality, I don't think anybody is just completely one way. Because as you was looking at the man eating the girl vagina and you said your spirit rose in your panties, you know, is I think we all can.
And Milan, to add insult to injury, you know, me and you brothers and sisters, when you be around me, it be a sexual energy that go on in the room.
Yeah, I be ready. You make me feel a certain type of way.
You so fine and thick and chocolate, and all the ladies be up here. Listen, all my makeup artists and hairdressers that was here, they say, I want to lay down and let Milan bust me down. And I said, girl, I'm gonna lay right next to you, honey, and then get up and she's gonna say, fuck me, see.
Right.
Yeah, it's the whole movie going on over there.
But so I agree. I don't think anybody is one way. I think if you get somebody, a certain person alone after a certain while, I think sexual arousement just happens. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what their intrigueness is. I can't say anybody's gay or straight or whatever, but I do find it very interesting that they always have something to say.
But see, that was my experience when I met Maddie, because see, in my mind, a transgender looked like a dude but trying to be a woman. So when Maddie came over to the house and I saw her, I said, she feel like she a whole lady. Then we had to go to her house. And so when we went to her house, we were around there for like 2 weeks. And we were going like every other day. And so the more that I hung around, man, and I think we may have discussed this, and I hung around, I said, Maddie, you like a real woman. So it was a whole lesson for me.
And listen, when we was out in the store, ain't nobody knew nothing was going on.
Nope.
Except the people that knew who T.S. Master was, and I had to stop and take pictures and stuff with them. Yeah. But we was in the store and going all around, I'm a fat woman. And you know, fat women can bring any big girl out there. Where are all my big girls at? Because they can attest to this.
Chi, raise your hand.
All my big girls know that the milkshake brings the niggas to the yard. Don't you ever be fooling. This is why I don't body shame. I don't body shame, folks. If you big and bad body, bitch, don't you worry about it, bitch. I know somebody that like it. I'm telling you, because you know, and Milan, you fine and stuff like that. You know, you fine, thick, and you got nice nipples, and you got that nice dark skin booty, and you know, you got that muscular arms and stuff like that. You know, we care, folks, but shit, you know, we care by sin and not by blood.
Fuck me, son. Fuck me.
So listen, Larry came on here this morning because some pastors, he talking about Brian Carn. You know how I feel about Miss Carn.
Yeah, that's really the way that we met. That's the way that we started talking on the internet years ago, because of when he said that down there at that club in Florida, I think it was, he said it was God's judgment on all of the homosexuals because of some day called Decadence Day. And so he said that God sent possibly sent the gunman in there to kill the gays. Now, I don't know how you feel about that now, but that was really how he really got on the radar. I mean, you started talking about that, and Kim Burrell. Now, what he said,
I told Kim Burrell up because I felt some type of way about her motherfucking ass, and I still feel some type of way about her motherfucking ass, because you can preach. Cause listen, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. My mama ain't all about the homosexuality stuff like that, but my mama says she ain't got nothing to do with what God got to do with. You get what I'm saying? All she can say is what she read in the word, and the word is what it is. And she said this has been the biggest experience for her, is that her child is trans, Trance, trans.
Trans, Miss Maryism.
Her child is trans, and her child's friends are gay.
Yeah.
And Milan, by the way, Miss Mary said you a fine dark skin thing too. Miss Mary be talking about how fine you is too.
I love Miss Mary. Goddamn.
And speaking of Miss Mary, me and Miss Mary is doing a key session later on my YouTube channel to talk about what you just said.
Right. So wait a minute. Somebody say Brian Carn is a walking flamethrower. Hold on. What does that mean? Oh wait. Brian Carn is a walking flamethrower. Charles E. Evans, tell me, what does that mean? What is a walking flamethrower? His pussy hot? Now, how many scandals Brian Carn have been caught up in, Larry?
Well, you know, it's been a whole lot of them. There's one that's still online where he had allegedly gave this girl trichinosis, some kind of infection where her puss was releasing pus. So it was a puss full of pus. And she had to go to the doctor and get some pills or something shoved up in there in order for that to clear up. Then also there was some other stories concerning some children that was outside of wedlock. But allegedly he came forth, owned all of that and said, you know, I'm sorry. I was going through changes. Pray for me. And all of that was water up under the bridge until just days ago, when the governor began to give restrictions on the assembly, said no more people coming together than 10 people, he took to the internet. Actually, what happened, he was in a revival in Albany, Georgia. And Albany is one of the first places where the chorus showed up. And so the second night of the revival, they came there and shut it down. So he took to the internet and he began to say that I don't care what nobody say. We don't get controlled by the government. We are a church. We are not citizens of this world, but of the kingdom. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna still have church. It don't matter what they say, we still gonna have church. And so they put him on the internet, and everybody is dragging him, saying he's putting people's lives in danger. So I wanted to know what you thought about it.
Well, listen, everybody got a decision. Just like I be over here arguing and fussing at Chi by staying his motherfucking ass in the house because we need to be quarantined. And I do feel like the more that we sit down and let these people go, let Trump do whatever he do for his election, it's all a part of the motherfucking election too.
Okay.
And I feel like if we let these people sit down and do what they're gonna do, we can all get back to work, because that's what we ultimately really want to do is get back to work. We want to get back to work. We want to feed our children. We want to get regular toilet tissue. I need regular toilet tissue.
Well, I'm glad the folks is at home, because while the folks is at home, my business, my adult toy line business has zoomed. Like I got like a 90% profit increase. So y'all stay y'all asses at home and go.
Can you put the link to your toy down here? Can you type the link in the chat? Put the link to where your toy at, because we need to know where we can get your toy.
Yeah, go right here and get the Milan Christopher toy right now.
I was looking at Joanne the Scammer video.
That's the one. That's
yours.
Yeah.
I don't need.
But what is the toy? What's the toy?
I'm about to the link.
It's a Theodora.
It's a Dildora or a pocket ass.
I want the Theodora. Well, shit, send both of them to me. I'll do a try and talk about it.
Okay, so how do I come back to the screen?
Where you at? You on
You Tracy?
There I go.
Oh, I saw it came up right there. Oh, you need to put it in the chat. Somebody need to put it in the chat.
I did. I just put it in there. www.fleshjack.com/Milan. It's
FleshJack. Hold on, let me type it. Let me type it down there. It's www.fleshjack. Hold on, because I'm gonna click the link.
www.fleshjack.com. FleshJack.com. And then /Milan. MILAN.
Oh.
All right, I put it down there in the chat. So it's on both of my YouTubes, all my Twitters. And so when the peoples, if y'all out there, please flash on Periscope. Here it go. Bam!
Bam!
Listen, that's posted on all my shit. But it's on Periscope right now. www.fleshjack.com. Milan, send me 2 of them. Send me the pocket pussy and the
I'm gonna send you the package. I'm gonna send you the package thing, Maddie.
Okay, send me the package so I can suck it.
Yeah.
I want to see what it tastes like.
Does it taste like chocolate, Milan?
Yeah, it tastes like chocolate. So listen, the thing is, Maddie, this is I want to say this to you. And I always tell you this. First of all, And I don't know what Larry or anybody else has said in the past, and I'm glad you guys have worked past that. But you cannot be concerned with I can't even tell you how every other week or every other couple of months is somebody on the internet, some random bitch who I don't know, some random bitch pretending they know me, some random bitch making up a story. Just every couple of months, it's always something. But that's because us as gay, and it's always coming from another gay, LGBT, trans person that is of color. It's never no white person, Chinese person. It's always our own, because we have been taught as we grown up to be crabs in a barrel to our own. When we see somebody from our own, or somebody like us, or somebody who we relate to succeeding, our immediate response is to tear them down. So no matter what it is that you got going on, they go find something to try to read about. Sweetie.
Hold on, Milan. Your phone acting up.
The coronavirus, shit is getting real.
But yeah, I get exactly what he was saying. Like I didn't realize that was going on the internet concerning you until I Googled your name in the YouTube. And so I saw all these YouTube people that was using your name to build their platform. But see, I didn't know any of that was going on.
But you know what, Larry, listen, don't nothing sell faster than a scandal, but a scandal. So, and it's okay. Like I'm not gonna say I'm okay with it, but it's a part of it. Like it's a part of the journey. Like when this is what I ain't had nothing to do with with my assignment, because this shit bigger than me.
Yeah.
So when everything manifests the way that it needs to manifest, this stuff is bigger than me. Like all the stuff that I went through is bigger than me, because there's some young gay, some young trans, some young person out there that's going to be really affected by my story from all the way from my past all the way up to now. There's going to be some straight person that's going to be out there. Like, I've had many obstacles in my life and many things. I've made many mistakes, and all of this shit is in the public. So people will be able to reflect back over stuff like this and be like, well, damn, if it happened for her, it can happen for me. If it happened for you, Milan, it can happen for me. If it happened for anybody who has even you, Larry, if it happened for you, it can happen for me. So we have to start realizing that the shit that happened to people that are public, because I didn't ask to be public. I turned on my motherfucking cellular.
What we need to realize is that we need to stick together. These motherfuckers will go and cheer on a Beyonce, a Rihanna, a Nicki Minaj, a Cardi B, but when they have their own gay celebrities, the first thing they want to do is tear us the fuck down. It does not make any sense. We're already a minority within a minority. The only thing we can do is stick together and support each other. But we don't do that. That's what they need. If they learn to love themselves, they will learn to love you. And the problem is a lot of us don't love ourselves, so we can't love somebody that look like us. We can't love somebody that comes from the same places we come from, because we don't love ourselves, and that's the fucked up part.
Right.
And black entrepreneurs are a rarity. So anytime you got a black person that got a business and they're making money and doing well, I don't see the purpose of putting somebody's name in the title of my video that's a YouTuber out here on these streets and doing the same thing that I'm doing and going to drag them. I'm just not going to do it.
You damn sure drag them pastors. You don't play about them pastors.
Well, that's different. I mean, let me tell you why. Because I don't like anybody up under, I don't care who it is. There are pastors out here in Atlanta that have had children, like black boys. I'm a black boy. And just totally hide them, pay people off, never recognize them. They never know who their daddy are. Some of them don't even take care of them financially. They're women. There's a particular case right now. Allegedly, a woman is alleged, and she came to me and told me, but she said it out publicly first. She's done a police report, said that she was raped. She was raped and drugged by a preacher. And it happened right there in the church, and they covered it up and made her sign paperwork. So whenever that kind of stuff going on, I'm gonna be on that. I mean, I don't expect no preacher to be perfect.
So basically, you don't like the covers up that be going on in church.
No, and I don't like people getting hurt and then don't nobody know nothing about it. And they can't fight with these pastors because they don't have a platform. Granted, I got like 3, 4, 5, 6 different lawsuits because I'm telling these people story. They don't go after them. They're coming after me trying to drain my pocket. I done spent $55,000 in lawyer fees in just like 4 months. You know,
What you keep talking about them people like that for?
I ain't gonna stop talking about it, because who else is gonna talk about it? Especially
I ain't coming out my pocket paying 55 cents fight with nobody. Bitch, I go take all them video down and retract all that shit.
Okay.
Yes. Listen, if I ain't gonna spend $500 on a program, you better the goddamn show I ain't spending that on no lawyer about me talking some shit about somebody's business that I really don't give a fuck about.
Right.
Well, you know what's hard for me to turn my head, you know, man, because you know I was in the business of people for like 20 years as a pastor myself before I walked away. So it's real hard to know that kind of stuff is going on. And then at the same, first of all, I didn't know what was going on when I was pastoring. I found this out after I started just getting up here talking about different stuff going on in the world. So when I found that out, I'm not gonna let some pastor punk me and drag me to court and feel like I'm just gonna stop talking about them when what I'm talking about already public. I'll wait till it becomes
when did you leave the ministry? I want to know when you stopped laying hands on people. And I got a question. Do the blood still work?
It still work. It still work. January 2017. I don't know if you know this or not, but Vincent that was working for you, he was a pastor too before I met him.
I know because Vincent still come around here because Vincent still works with me and Vincent be singing.
Yeah.
Whoa,
yeah, it still work. It still work. I mean, although I'm not pastor.
Hold on, Daryl. Listen, Daryl said, hold on, I'm gonna put your thing back up there, Milan. Daryl said Larry just discussed the court case that he's under restraining order for he's being sued for slander and defamation of character. Oh. Daryl.
Just so everybody know, I do not know that deranged man. I don't know who he is, but he's one of those YouTubers that consistently keeps my name in the title of his videos, I guess because he don't have any real content and is trying to build his channel off of my name. Yeah. So like you were saying, how people do you all the time, that gets done to me, but I don't. And it's stupid because really you ought to be using your platform going after these people where this stuff really happened. The evidence is out there. He just recently got online and talked about a case. He's really working with lawyers and judges that are dirty. This is what I be up against, Maddie. And they gave him the transcript from a pre-trial deposition that is not even public information. So these people, these pastors hire lawyers, judges, vloggers to come after me. So this is what I've been dealing with. And I don't know who that fool is.
So have you ever talked about Creflo and Taffy?
Nothing public ever came out. See, for me, it has to be public first. Like that one, and what he's talking about, the case I'm talking about, I'm not up under any order. I can talk about that. This is concerning Octavia Lane and John Kelsey.
Hold on, Larry.
Allegedly.
We ain't got nothing to do with it. And Larry already told y'all that I'm cheap, so don't come over here fucking with me. Because I ain't got 55 cents to give you. Don't come over here with that shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all over there doing in the church. I don't go to the motherfucker. So don't come telling me, but I don't give a fuck what y'all over there doing.
Yeah.
I fellowship in my home. I watch Trinity Broadcasting Network and I keep it moving.
Well, you know, I'm not even gonna mention on your platform because they could try to come anywhere I go. You know, but the thing is this: it's a very real. There's nothing that I have ever said that was not true and provable. No judge has found me to be a liar or anything that I said was not true, and it's not going to happen because I kept my receipts. And so,
allegedly,
yeah, allegedly, I'm gonna throw that in there. You know, so. But yeah, that's what it is. And it seems like to me, if a guy is on YouTube talking about how our women, our children, and also the gays are violated and victimized, why ain't y'all helping me? Versus coming after me as a YouTuber, you need to be helping me.
Larry, whoever Daryl is down there, Daryl is saying, hold up now. Wait a minute. Daryl, are you and Daryl beefing?
Yeah, Daryl been beefing. No. Daryl is beefing with me. I don't know who he is. I've never spoke with him. I don't even know who he is. But his videos have my name in them. I don't even know him.
Because they said let Daryl on, girl. Daryl want to tell his story. The street community.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I got to put the banner down there. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where is that? I don't see it.
Go down.
Is more down here? Hold on.
Big.
All right, so we about to get into this right here. The street community says.
The street committee.
The street committee. I got to put that down there. The street committee says.
The street committee says.
The street committee says. All right. Now listen.
Who is Daryl? Because they want.
Baby, they is on Daryl. Oh, Daryl say y'all done talked before, Larry.
No, never. That's a lie. You should make him prove. Look, and this is the thing. I don't understand why his followers don't make him prove anything that he says. I've never had a conversation when he started emailing me out the blue like last November, telling me all this stuff about another blogger named William McCray, obnoxious. And I said, okay, you know, he emailing me. I'm like, why is this guy emailing me out the blue? And I was saying back, okay, thanks. I've never talked to him. Now, he started texting one of my cell phones. I blocked him. He's never had a conversation with me. I do not know him. But he clearly knows the people that I'm in court with because they're giving him manipulated information for him to take and create all these lies.
So they gave him your phone number too?
Yeah, they put my phone number, my address out, put it all over the internet, 3 or 4 different bloggers. Yeah. But Maddie had that happens when you're in this position. I remember somebody putting her address out.
Yeah, they still do that shit. You know. Wait a minute.
They said they want Daryl to come on. Where is Daryl?
Daryl, where you at? Larry, you listen, could y'all have a civil conversation?
I can't speak with him legally. I can't speak to him.
Oh, now listen,
because he sent a cease and desist letter to my lawyer, and so my lawyer got involved and responded to him. So we're in him and my lawyer or whoever representing him are in a battle, and I'm not supposed to have any dealing with him at all.
All right.
Yeah, listen, now Daryl, I have to have you on at a separate time. I told y'all, Larry over there with a $55,000 lawyer, I can't afford that.
Yeah,
I got clothes to buy for a whole season, so I can't afford that.
Yes, she can. She just ain't gonna fit away.
I ain't got 55 cents to give nobody. I can't do it. So I have to, Daryl. I have to talk with you later on about it, and then y'all have to report. Cause see, I like to get down to the bottom of things, because you know I'm into bottoms. So I like to get down to the
Would that be Keisha Bottoms? Would that be Keisha Bottoms?
No, not Keisha Bottoms. No. I ain't getting in that shit though. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. The street committee say T.S. Madison don't have nothing to do with that. Listen, I talk to everybody.
I wouldn't fool up with it, especially him. The man is crazy. Anytime
listen, I don't want to have no problems with the church stuff. I don't need the Holy Ghost hanging down on me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're going to help as relates to people that are like these children and stuff, and even this dude put out my children's information, say something about my
Maddie,
children.
put my link back up.
That's crazy.
Okay. I got to type it again.
Go to the comments. Remember how you had it in the comments? In the private chat.
It is.
In the private chat. Just copy it.
Oh, you can't do it like hold on. Yes, I can. Hey.
Bam.
Oh, Chicha, you smarter than a mother.
I'm learning from you. Shit.
Hey, come on. There you go.
Boom.
Oh, wait. Oh, here go. You two talking about they thought it was spam. Hold on.
I'll take it and pass the lie detector. Oh, Daryl said he'll take it and pass the lie detector.
Oh, okay.
Daryl ain't playing.
I'm scared of you, Daryl.
Daryl, you come with 55.
Daryl, I love you. We are good. Listen, we a morning show. I'm scared of you. I don't like. Listen, I'm tired of windmilling. My arms tired. And the man, they tired of windmilling too. We just want peace in the East. That's all we want.
Yeah, I don't like to be involved in the beefing back and forth. That's the reason why when I went on Conscious TV platform, I addressed it. And he got the videos over there. Conscious TV is one of the most integral YouTubers that are out there. And he addressed.
I love Conscious TV. I want to have Conscious TV on my show one of these good days.
Maddie, what's the name of this show? You gonna do this every morning?
It's called Maddie in the Morning. You see the logo
Maddie
in the morning?
Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
So you gonna do this? You gonna do this every morning, Maddie?
Well, while the quarantine going on, we ain't got shit to do. And then once the quarantine is over and we all can get back to work, my schedule gonna get back tight.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna be in the midst.
I like this. I like this. This is I like
dope.
this. This is nice.
Milan, they say they want you to take your shirt off now.
Okay, hold on. Let me do it. Hold
on. Let me move this thing to FleshJack. I got to see all this. Oh, everybody, give us some breakfast. Give us some breakfast this morning. Oh,
Can y'all see?
oh, hold on. We got to move your FleshJack.
How you take it out?
Oh,
Can y'all see it? I feel fat.
oh,
I
don't
ain't been
do
working out.
no. Leave the pants up. Leave the pants up. Leave the pants. Let us see what the back look like. Back. We want to see how strong the back is. We need to see how strong the back is. Look, they down there saying, "Oh yes." The street committee says they want to see how strong the back is. Do your arms like this, Milan. Do it like this here. Put up on the ass. Oh my God! Today, hold on. Somebody just chimed in. Hold on. Wait a minute. Craig over there eating cake. He saw you pull your foot off. He started eating a bagel.
I'm eating the apple.
Craig
What's
saw
up,
you pull
Milan?
that
What's
shirt
up,
off. He
Larry?
started eating it. He said he got to get his fiber in. Clear it out, Craig. Clear it out. Craig, is you gonna get Milan FleshJack?
I'm gonna use yours after you clean it off.
Now listen, the Corona out here, child. Don't say you got it from me. don't say you got it from me. It came in the box. When Milan sent it to me, he came from over there in California. It came in the box.
It sure did.
Hey,
Brand new.
Craig,
What's up, Larry Reed? How you doing? What's up, man? I ain't seen you in a long time. How you doing?
I'm well. I cannot complain. It's been a minute.
Yeah, that's
Larry
cool.
Reed trying to get our motherfucking morning show with the foolishness. I ain't got time for that.
No, that won't me. Look, that was that other dude that came in there with all that kind of craziness. Them folk is crazy over there. That whole sector is wild.
So Larry,
Hold on, I got something for y'all. Hold on.
So Larry, you came this morning because you wanted to ask me how I feel about the pastors making the people go to church.
Pushing them, making them come to church, using the scripture that says, forsake not to assemble yourself together. How you feel about it?
Listen, if they ain't follow all the other scriptures, why the fuck they want to follow that one? The Bible told them don't cut their ass down there on endless shrimp, bitch, and eat all the shrimp and the crab cakes and stuff. And right after church, they down there to the red lobster at the endless shrimp. The Bible told them don't do that. They still went down there and did it. They got choices.
Okay.
They got
So
choices.
listen, Craig, and Larry and Maddie. This is what I'm gonna send y'all. So this is the dildo. This is the packaging, real nice.
I do.
You see that? That's real
To me,
nice.
Miss Mary said she don't want no Theodoras.
That's the dildo. And then this is the pocket ass.
Wait, okay, Milan, I got a question for you.
Let me see that.
Well, look, yes, Craig, yes.
That's what I want.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna send this one to you, Craig.
But Milan.
Yeah.
Craig, you want the
Gosh, wait.
Look, let me go ahead and text you my address now.
Maddie. I'm sending this to Maddie because this got both of them in it.
I need both of them. BOFLUM, both of them.
Milan, listen.
Let me
Okay.
open it up. This the packaging I'm gonna send to you, Matt. You get both of them.
All right, I want both of them now.
Milan, I'm gonna text you my
Okay.
address. I don't trust my product going over there. I may not have it yet.
Okay,
Right,
yeah, text
Milan,
me,
so when
text me your address.
listen.
You got my number, Craig. So text me.
Yes, I'm gonna text it.
So my fuck me sis brother out there, Milan. Listen, so when you package this, send it to me too. But I don't want the deal though. I just want the pocket booty. And speaking of the pocket
No,
booty,
you need the 10 and that. You need the 10 and a half, Chi. You can't just get the pot. You got to get the deal though.
You got to have all of it.
okay,
You gotta
but
have all.
the pocket booty, the booty is that the real case on there? Like, is that really is a replica of you?
He sat down on it and
Yeah,
they
so
made
it's a
all of
scan.
it.
It's a scan. After I posed nude for Paper Magazine, I got this deal with FleshJack, and they scanned my body parts, and then they made these toys out. So it's
does
basically
the
a
hoe
replica
feel
of
like
my
your hoe? That's what I'm getting at.
Well, how's the sales been? Is the sales been good?
The sales have been amazing.
Man,
So you want to feel like
Bless.
you fucking him, TT? Is that what you said?
I'm trying because the people out here want to know, Craig. It's not me, it's the people.
Yes, it's me. It's a scan of my body. It's a scan of my ass. It's a scan of my penis. It's me. It's a replica.
So it feels like you.
Yeah, it's made with the micro microfibers that are like human skin and everything.
Yes, girl, see that.
Okay,
Girl,
Larry, do you if you don't want yours, send me both of them.
No, I don't want one, but I support it. I support what you're doing.
Larry,
Larry, you straight?
To me.
Larry, you straight?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Craig,
Wait. Larry is what?
Oh,
STRAIGHT.
Oh, I didn't know that.
me either. That was my next answer. That was
But I
my
went
next
around for like 2 or 3 weeks. I mean,
listen, if y'all can respect me as she, respect him as he. Goddamn it!
No. I know he's a he.
Craig, what you saying?
I know he's a he. I just.
and that's a whole nother issue in the church that I've been attacking as well. It's really time for Maddie, you to come on again. I mean, because the issue, I don't see why the big issue with the church and the gay community, it just makes no sense to me.
Because the Bible say about the homosexuals, but I be trying to tell the children that the King James version was written 2 or 3 times, and ain't nowhere in the book that it say anything about any gay.
Well, King James was same gender loving himself.
Well, actually, it was King James' daddy. That was same gender loving.
Okay.
See,
All right.
I studied the Tudor dynasty.
Come on, prophetess.
I studied that.
What did you say? You said, come on, prophetess. What you say?
Come on, prophetess.
Greg is retarded.
Come on, prophetess Henson.
Everybody shot till I be shot. EBBDOC. What if I need to ban them? I want to know about, do you know I need to ban them personally?
Yes, I do.
So can you give us a little insight since we got the church on the line? The street committee want to know. The street committee want to know whose panties was moved around in the box. Did her panties get prayed over before she went down there to the hotel room?
Well, it was her assistant who is a former lesbian. Her assistant is the
She's
one.
a what?
She's a former lesbian. That's out. That's on the internet.
can you
I'm
be a
only
former
talking about
Like
what is
she's
public.
Retired.
It's
Like she's
public.
retired.
No,
Her pussy retired?
it's public. She says that she's no longer a lesbian, her assistant. So her assistant is the one that put out her panties and her bra. It was her that did it. And they allege that the pastor came in there and saw it. But the reality is the pastor didn't even walk in that part of the suite and he didn't see it. I interviewed him on the show and he never saw him and his wife. And her assistant called into the show and then they got in a fight. The reality is this: Juanita Bynum went live blaming the pastor that he saw her bra and her panties when he did not see it, and she had no evidence and no proof. Period.
So you say her ex-assistant, the ex lesbian.
It's her assistant. Yeah.
Oh, they had some dealings right there.
But you know what? Juanita Bynum said herself. She called into a radio show, and allegedly, this is when her former girlfriend. Allegedly, her former girlfriend said that she was going to kill
Greg
her.
not buying this story.
I'm not.
What you say?
I'm just waiting for y'all to finish.
He's not buying this story at all.
That's what she went on a radio show and said herself that she used to sleep with men and women. Juanita Bynum said that
I
herself.
was waiting for you to get to that part.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that section.
Yes, she said that. And I'm only saying what's out there in the public. This is not something I know, from knowing, from talking to her. This is just because of what is in the public. She said that in her own voice, and her assistant said it in her own voice that she's a former lesbian.
But do you know the church folk that are former LGBTQ? They're usually the ones that go the hardest on our community.
Larry,
So
are you former LGBTQ?
Who you talking about, Donnie? You talking about Donnie McClurkin?
Larry,
I'm talking about
Larry,
the
are you
Clarkins. I'm
Larry?
talking about
Larry, are you former LGBTQ? Larry?
No, I'm not former LBGT. I just found out about. I really got educated through Maddie. No, I'm not.
Larry, let me ask you a question. Would you get your dick sucked by a man?
Oh, somebody shoot me right now.
Well, it's hard to say because I actually have, but I got to explain it. I got to explain.
I have one more question. So not only have you had your dick sucked, but have you ever put your penis in a gay man? No, you don't have to explain. You don't have to explain. So look, here's the question. So not only have you had your dick sucked
by a man, but have you ever put your penis in a man?
Yes, but let me explain.
Okay.
Explain.
Let me explain.
Okay, but while you explain, I'm gonna go over
No, no.
here. And
So you are former LGBTQ.
Because after
So
he's
you
gonna
are
find out what's going on with Boosie. This gonna answer Boosie question. He gonna find out what's going on with Boosie when he's playing.
Let me explain.
when did you retire?
No.
Let him explain.
Let me explain.
Oh my
Now,
God.
those that follow the platform know my entire story. I've been very open about it.
Well, come on, they don't know your story.
I don't know your story.
We open
I
over
don't know
here.
your
We
story
open,
either.
we open here.
From earliest I can remember, and I've said this on how many interviews, the earliest thing I can remember as a child, the first thought is the smell of another man's crotch.
Oh.
Because I
What?
was consistently and repeatedly all the way up until
crotch
12
smeller.
years old. Actually, I was just turning 13.
Oh.
Over
I was
and
looking
over
for the
with
truth.
6 of my cousins. Two outside of them, 2 of them were female, but the other 6 were male. And so that happened to me all of my life, all the way up until almost 13 years old. So
what was you smelling crotches happened all your life?
no, I was forced to give fellatio. I was given fellatio. And I actually, one of them that was I'm not gonna put their name out there because they have a family and everything now. And I
You don't need no more lawsuits.
And
I was able to talk
from over there.
I was able to talk to him and kind of find out the same thing was done to him in our family. See, our family is full of preachers and prophets and musicians. And I didn't know that was going on in the family. I thought it was just me and a couple more that told me as I got older. But
So how long, hold on. How long has it been since you was a former LGBTQ member?
And here's the addendum to his question. And were the times that you performed fellatio only when you were minor, or were you of adult mind?
I was no, that's not at 12, 13 years old, you're adult. But then this is what happened later on.
I mean like adult.
Hold on, I'm about to tell you what happened to me when I was almost 17 years old. So this is what happened. So then I was already in the church as a musician playing, doing drums, piano, organ, and all of that. So now that I think about it, it may have something to do with sort of what I'm doing now.
I'm gonna go ahead and send you my toys anyway. Put my thing back up there. I'm gonna go ahead.
I don't want
and just send him the toys.
But
I'm
Milan,
gonna send him the toys.
I
anyway.
would know.
Thank you, Nikki.
But I would know with my experience what I like and what I do not like. This is why I find it very interesting for Boosie to be talking about and totally possessed with somebody else the way that they have sex when he should know the way that he like to have sex. Why does the way somebody else have sex even matter? So
We've kind of moved on.
know.
Well, hold on.
Wait, Fred, hold up, Fred. Let me get this out.
I want to hear the answer to Milan's question.
And then I gotta say my question before I forget, Larry.
Okay, go ahead. Do your question. I can remember.
How long has it been since you was practicing LGBT or was a former LGBTQ member? How long has it been?
Well, I was never LBGT whatever.
Well, when was the last time you enjoyed?
The last time that transpired was when the situation I'm about to tell you guys about. I was about 17 years old.
Oh, okay.
And I'm 42 now.
So Larry, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Craig not buying that. Shut
up, wait, I gotta get this out. So Larry, when you was performing fellatio, did you get a rise in your panties when you was performing?
Let me say this, and this is probably pretty graphic, but that's the first time I found out what nut was, what cum was, because that did happen. But I did not know it was happening. Prior to that, what would happen?
So I'm gonna go ahead and send you this. I'm gonna get your address.
I don't want
to send it to you.
All right,
I'm gonna go.
I don't
just
want
have it.
Wait, I got another question for you, Larry. Hold on, I got another question for you. Okay, so when you performed fellatio and you did that,
yeah.
After you did that, how did it make you feel?
Horrible. That didn't happen till. And see, this is the thing. That happened when I was really, really, really young, where I can't hardly remember. I remember the smell, but then it happened again later on up in age. And that's how come I am very clear on what I like. I know I've had
at 17. At 17, when you did that, right?
No,
It didn't happen at 17, so you didn't.
it was around almost 13 years old when I had to do it.
So when you were 17, explain your 17 story again.
Okay, at 17 years old, mind you, I'm in the church at this time. I hadn't started preaching yet, but there was this church that was in town that was filled with a whole lot of young people. Where the church I was raised in was older people. So when I went to this church with young people, so I went. What's wrong with you? So when I went to the church with young people, there was young pastors that were there. And so everybody would go over there to their house. And it was a very musical church, and I was into music. So when I went over there to the house, my mama didn't like for me to go, but I went over there to the house and we would play games and stuff. One of the times I went over there, I was having trouble at my mama.
If you don't get to this damn story,
I always take the long route. I always take the long route. Look at Maddie, her mouth closed. But
I gotta get the tea because I gotta get
so one of the times I went over there, they knew what was going on with my parents. I thought I was just drinking and eating regular stuff like normal, but I woke up to being sodomized.
Child.
So that's what
been penetrated too.
Yes.
So they raped you.
Yeah. Yes. And it was, and to this day, and I
So
put
all
it
this
on my
stuff
platform.
going on in the church. You
To
get
this
raped,
day.
you sucking dick, you doing all this stuff in the church by the church folk.
That's exactly right. So why wouldn't I do the story on Octavia Lane and John Kelsey? Why wouldn't I do the story on the children that's been buried? Why wouldn't I do the story on the way that some of the homosexuals are treated in the church?
Because
that's where I come from,
like that in the church.
So that happened to me in the church. I mean, I never connected it until sitting here in this moment, but I never really connected the two together. But who knows? But that's what happened.
So right now, so you consider yourself as a straight man.
He is.
I know what I want.
Hush. Okay.
If he say he's great,
but see, I know. But see,
He been sucking dick and getting fucked all his life. Now he's straight.
If you have not had that type of, in my opinion, now me and Darius Cook, I had him on my show. We had a going back and forth about this. I said I know what I like more than what you know, because he's a gold star gay. I said, so you haven't even had the experience. You don't really know what you would really like, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But I've had it. I'm married for 8 years.
let me
one more, and I'm telling you, y'all can do what y'all need to do.
Oh, they don't mind me.
So right now, at this moment, do you have urges to do it again? Do you find yourself going through the urges like, oh, I just want to do it so bad. Oh, I just want to put a cock in my mouth so bad.
No, there are terrible memories connected to that. Not at all. And I don't have.
Not telling me you lie.
No, that might be his story, Chi. If he had his story. So
but see, let me say this. This is the reason why I sort of connected with Maddie, because in talking to Maddie, we've had these kind of conversations.
Mm-hmm.
I think these kind of conversations.
Would you put Maddie's penis in your mouth?
No.
Well, I don't have a penis. I got a dick. And he
what I am saying is, I like these kind of conversations. I mean, Kendall.
Would you fuck Maddie in her asshole?
I ain't got an ass. I got a pussy.
What you got, girl?
I got a pussy. PWASSI, a pussy.
I'm enjoying the conversation. I think
because I was once too. You know, I was once touched when I was a child, but at an early age, I already knew what I was. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like the person that did that to me, I feel like he preyed on me because I was already, you know, whatever. So that's why I was asking.
You was piano key.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What instrument did you play in the church?
I played the piano, the drum, and the organ. That's true. Yeah.
Go ahead, Craig. I'm done. Back to you, Craig. Back to you, Craig.
Here's what I wanted to say. Like you were saying a moment ago, that somebody was trying to challenge you and say that, and this was a gold star gay, and he was trying to challenge you, and he had never been with women before.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to say to that was, and you said because you've had both, you understand which one you prefer, which one you like better. In my opinion, sexuality is not about which one you prefer, which one you like more, because sexuality is instinctive. It's how we're wired.
It's not a choice. It's not a decision. It's not a choice of which one feels better. It's just how you're wired.
Right.
But,
And
but
you know
let, me
what?
say, but let me say this though, Craig, and I agree with what you're saying for some people, but there are some people who make a choice and make a decision in what they want to do with their life.
So I got a question. At 17, 13, 14, you said all your life you was sucking dick. When did you realize that sucking dick was just not like, when was you gonna say enough is enough? So you just gonna keep sucking the dicks until you like, I don't understand.
I just made that. I just know myself. I mean, and even as I'm thinking
so you
about
was never
it,
gonna tell nobody that they was forcing dicks down your throat. That's all I'm saying.
say it again now. I didn't hear you. Say it again.
So when you said you was sucking dick all your childhood, then you was 13, 14, you ejaculated from sucking the dick. When did you say to yourself that, yo, I have to stop sucking dick? I don't like this. This is rape. You gotta stop doing this to me.
Well, this is the strange thing. I knew within myself I didn't like it, but I continued to do it because of what was coming alongside of what was being done. Because see, it was a violation. So, and a manipulation all at one time. So I continued to do it because it was put in my mouth or put in my face, but it wasn't really what I didn't have a choice really.
At 13 and 14, I know for me at 13 to 14, I can't speak for everybody else. I'm only speaking for myself. Now, as a kid, 5, 6, 7, like you said, you was doing it when you was really young.
Mm-hmm.
But at 13 or 14, there's a defiancy that comes with around that age.
That's
like, nigga,
true.
like I'm not sucking your, like, I'm gonna tell. Like, you
Yeah.
never had that moment where you had to tell these people, because you said you sucked multiple dicks. It wasn't just one person.
Yeah,
so
that's true. That's true.
But
let me tell you, but what was coming with the one that I continued to suck,
Milan, I'm hurt you.
so these other psychological manipulative things that I was missing at some level with a great mom and with a great dad and a great family. There had to be something that I was missing because I was willing to do that to get the other stuff I was getting. Because mind you, because I was a fighter when I was young, and nobody knew that I was fighter except for a few of the people that I actually fought. Mainly this one that was molesting me that had fought one time before. So we used to have these fight tournaments in the community, and so he was like sort of became like the person that said, "Hey, Larry can do this. Larry can do more than play the piano, but he can whip tail, and put you up and fight." So he was giving me a lot of attention and giving me a whole lot of praise and recognition. So I would do that because it sort of came with the relationship.
Okay, hold on. Here's the thing. Milan, you've never been touched, right, as a child?
No.
Craig, you've never been touched as a child.
No.
I've never been touched as a child. Chi has. So just what you said. So here's the thing. We don't know what that's like because that's not a part of the story. So this is why it sounds.
But I understand where you're going, Maddie. If one person was doing it, it's one thing. But now you're telling me it's multiple people who's dick.
But hold on. But we can't. But Milan, we can't be insensitive to what he's saying because these are experiences that we haven't had. We don't know how psychologically this could be going on, because if you're doing something or someone's done this to you and then somebody else do it, you think that this is the thing, this is the silent thing.
It's normal.
That it's normal. So we can't really, say.
Not if you feel violated and feel forced and feel.
I didn't feel that way. But see, I didn't feel that way with that particular one.
He said that he was sucking dick because the man was praising him and giving him life.
No.
He was sucking the boy dick. Hold on, Larry. Larry said he was suck the boy dick because the boy gave him attention and was going around the neighborhood saying he knew how to fight, he knew how to play the piano, he knew how to do all these things. So in order to please him, he would suck his dick. Ain't that what you said, Larry?
No, that's not what I said. What I said was that along with, because I'm looking at it now and seeing what it was. At the time, psychologically, I didn't know what it was. It was just part of the relationship that we had. He was giving me more. I was making me suck his dick, but he was sucking my dick to make me put my dick in his butt. And at the same time, he was also.
Also, you fucked him too.
This was full blown.
And your dick got on hard?
This was
okay. I gotta go.
No, Milan, you can't.
Put my thing up on your thing. C.S. Madison. He confusing the hell out of me. I gotta go. Put www.fleshjack.com/Milan. I'm confused and I don't know what to say.
But
Let me say this.
This is one of the things that when I started hanging around the LGBT community, Maddie will introduce this to me. I began to find out, and I'm gonna say this, and I hope I'm anybody upset, but I find it very interesting with a community that has been browbeat and has been really done horribly by so many different other societies. It's almost like when somebody else tell the LGBT community an experience they have not had, and it has not happened the way that it happened in their world, then they become the people that have really abused them. It's like they turn into their oppressor.
Yeah, but
No, because the problem, no, because that's definitely addressing what I'm saying to you. The problem that I'm having with your story and the discrepancies that I'm having with your story is, if I'm a person who is being violated, if I'm a person who is being raped, and I'm being raped by someone, it is not anything pleasurable about that. Okay, so you've gotten raped by you're forced to suck. Hold on, wait. Because I want to be clear, because I don't want to say something that's out of turn. As a child, you were sucking. Some person was forcing you to suck their penis.
Right.
You didn't want to do it. Another person forced you to suck their penis. You didn't want to do it. Then you meet this other guy at 12 or 13 years old.
No, he's one of the six. He's one of the six.
Okay, one of the six.
Yes, one of the six. I think you just missed the part of the story. At 6 years, when I was young, there were 6 people all the way up to a certain age. Only one of them continued to do stuff with me up until the age of 12 or 13. That's the one. And then but what you're missing is when you're getting molested like this, it doesn't feel like violation. What happened to me at 17 is what I talk of being a violation. This did not feel, that's why I said it was manipulative. It did not feel like a violation.
This was the only thing that I was kind of stuck with. I'm not insensitive about the molestation. For me, when you said it went till you were 17, like I'm like, at that point, where's the consent? What happened till 17? It
stopped at 12, 13, but there was an entirely different situation that happened in an entire different city and space that happened with people in the church where I was actually given something to drink and woke up to being sodomized. That what felt like the violation. And what happened when I was really young felt like a violation. But what happened when around the age of 8 to 12 with that one person, that didn't feel like a violation.
Okay, I get what he's saying. What he's saying was between 8 to 12, like that was something that felt normal. He felt violated when he what he said, he was drugged.
Right.
How old was the person? I got another question. How old was the person from 8 to 12? How old was that person versus your age?
He was like, if I'm 42 now, I think he's 48 or 49.
So y'all was around the same age group.
At that time, he was a teenager and I won't. So he was much bigger than me at the time.
If he was, you were 8. When you said it started at 8, he was 12. Okay. So did that feel like so did it feel like you were in a relationship with this person versus you being molested?
Yes.
Okay.
Now you get it. Because here's the thing. I got it, what he was saying. And my thing is, we don't have those experiences, so we don't know. And I can only accept if a person is telling me they're experiencing a situation like that, and I've never experienced that. That's just like us telling straight people our story. Like, hey, I'm trans. I couldn't get no motherfucking job. I turned to prostitution.
Yeah.
And some people say, well, you could have went out there and worked. You could have did this. I'm like, well, girl, I was transitioning at a young age, bitch. And I still had stubble on the chin and titties on the chest, little titties growing. So it was a problem. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like,
yeah.
So when you express this stuff, people don't see it from that place because they don't walk in those shoes. So
I think once he described it, because he left out things that was kind of intricate to me personally understanding where he was coming from. But now that he's saying that it was one person in particular that he felt like he was in a relationship with. It was kind of like a yin and yang thing for a couple of years. So he felt it normalized it. It no longer felt like he was being molested.
And those other 5, he kept me from those other 5. See, it was 6 of them, but he was one of the ones that didn't do me like the rest of them when they would take me behind mama underneath the house and say, suck my dick and put their dick in my mouth. That he wasn't one of those that operated like that. He
Now, Larry, I ain't trying to be funny, but I like when a man get aggressive with me like that. I go right around the house, I suck it. That's just what it is. And my spirit rises in my panties. And sometimes her ooze and slime come out of them. Okay, so this got really deep. I ain't really, But Larry, somebody in the comment, Charles R. knows the second said, never been with a woman. Please clear that up and let them know you've been married and you have children.
Yeah, my 2 girls are upstairs right now. I actually moved since last time you came over, Maddie. Yeah, both my children upstairs now.
The same as mine that you done moved, nigga.
It's bigger.
Yeah, right. Okay.
But you own yours. You own yours. I'm leasing.
Okay, go ahead.
You own yours. I'm leasing. Okay, but yeah, my 2 children are upstairs. I was married to a very beautiful woman who was still friends today for 18 years. So yeah. Yep.
All right. So are you having sex with a woman right now as we speak?
It's funny. Somebody asked me this question this morning. I have not had sex since 2016.
Oh, girl.
Why?
Look at.
Greg, where you at, girl?
I'm stepping out. Y'all let me know when y'all start talking about something else.
I'm gonna go get you something.
Have you had sex with yourself since 2016?
Yeah, and I've had some other situations as well, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I ain't got no more questions about it. Well, Larry, listen, you done came here and shook it up. We found out your story. Thank you for coming here and telling us.
Thank you, Maddie. Thank you.
I know you did say that I couldn't take another big personality on this motherfucker. I got 4 big personalities on this bitch this morning, and Chi big personality, and my personality the biggest in this motherfucker. So if we was having a dick measuring contest, who would win?
Yeah, this is dope. But let me say this. Let me say this for those that may have came over for LRLers. Isn't it interesting that this kind of conversation happened in a community that they say is of the devil, and this conversation did not happen in a church setting and with preachers? Why is it that the church is not having these type of conversations?
Well,
that's all I want to say.
Of the devil, you get what I'm saying? Just like them going down there to the endless shrimp after they leave the pulpit is of the devil too. I don't want to hear now motherfucking about to tell me shit is of the devil when they down there busting out the crab dip over there at the Red Lobster. I don't want to hear none of that motherfucking shit. Because see, let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna let you go, Larry. I'm gonna tell you this: religion is what killed Jesus.
True.
Jesus, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, all 3 of them in one, want us to have a relationship, not no religion. And when the people understand that a relationship come with all the baggage they come with, because it's just like if you jump out there in a relationship now with somebody, they got baggage with them. You got to work through that.
True.
And that's how God works.
Amen.
And that's just what it is. Y'all got to worry about the relationship. All you religious motherfucking hoes that come on my bullshit talking that stuff, telling me about I don't know the Lord, I don't know God, I don't know nothing. You don't know shit about me because you don't know the relationship I got with God because they don't say shit to me. I said that on your show. Don't say shit to me.
I still got that clip.
Don't say shit to me. You don't know my relationship with the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. You get what I'm saying? Because I got titties at the top and dick at the bottom. You don't know my relationship. You don't know how many nights that he done covered me, honey, from the gun, or he done covered me from the AIDS, or he done covered me from all the other stuff that could have took a bitch out. I'm 40. I'm finna be. She's gonna be 43 this year, honey. And I bitch, you don't know what he done covered me from because the situation is my story is bigger than me. Everything that go on my which comes circumvents back to what we talked about when we first came on. The shit bigger than me.
Right. Yeah.
Larry,
Larry.
If your wife,
I don't want you to think.
I got a question. You ain't had sex with your wife since 2016.
Yeah.
No, they're not married no more. They're not married.
Are they not married no more?
No.
We got. Oh, now that's a whole nother show. She ended up. That is a whole nother show. But I'll say that for another time. But that's a whole nother show. But yeah, we divorced. But we're still friends.
And Larry, thank you for sharing your story again.
Oh yeah, it was good.
Shelly say the opinions expressed are solely just opinions of those people or any comments. These opinions do not reflect mine or the staff. Amen.
Good. That's good. That protect you right there.
That's it.
Thanks so much, Maddie.
Thank you, Larry.
Right.
Thank you. And I forgive you. You all right a little bit.
All right. All right.
All right.
See you later.
Man. Man, that was deep, honey. Listen, and I don't want y'all to think out there that we take molestation and trichomonas and any of the things that we don't take. Milan, where in it? Go over there.
Milan in New York.
Girl, she's somewhere, girl.
Milan, who is that right there? Hold on, let me make the screen big, Craig. Hold on, let me see what's going on in the Milan house. Don't you go nowhere. Let me make this big. I got to see. You know I'm nosy, child. You know I'm a queen.
Who feel like that?
Who is that?
And you knew that I did not know that. But you said right there, I said I'm about to order before sausage.
Oh, wait a minute now. Milan got some private stuff going on. We gonna move you out while you take care of your business.
No, I don't. Don't you do that.
I ain't know what was going on. We had to move Craig and we got to be real nosy. What you got to eat? You know where you ain't supposed to be eating no burrito now. Is that gonna
No, I'm fine. Thank you. What you said?
Is that gonna tear up your stomach? You know you verse now. Craig, ain't you verse too?
No, bitch. Listen.
Hold on, bitch.
Listen. Listen.
Oh my god.
I
What?
don't even know what I wanted to say.
No,
Listen,
you know damn well that's what you
I'm
ordered.
just so flummoxed.
You say what, Craig?
I'm so flummoxed from that last conversation. I don't even know where to begin.
Craig, can you break down flummox for me?
You know,
please?
Craig got his degree.
Befuddled.
Craig got his degree from Harper. From Harper's.
Befuddled. Baffled.
Then you get your degree from Harper's. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
It's
My
from
mama
Hampton.
from Harper's.
Oh, I said we coming.
From Hampton.
You want me to go get the come back?
Yes, Shaka. We got a few more minutes of the show, honey. Cause you know this the morning. Ain't nobody got nowhere to motherfucking go.
Show don't. Milan, you in New York?
No, I'm in Los Angeles.
Okay, what's this background I see? Oh,
My
man,
house?
you put that up there. I thought that was his back. I thought the camera had turned.
No, that's Maddie's backdrop on her for her morning show.
Yeah,
That's
I thought
right.
that was
They say they better leave Craig alone. So Milan, tell us a little bit what's going on in your life before we wait a minute. Oh, hold on. I got to get that off the screen. My God, no. Yeah, they keep sharing saying you got your degree from Harpo.
Hampton.
Hold on, where? Oh, DeAndre say y'all need to apologize. Craig, y'all need to apologize.
No, I'm not apologizing because I know what I know, but I'm not going to sit here and say.
Let me get it off the screen. No,
Right, I'm not.
no, ma'am.
I would never.
Well, what I will say is,
Hover say, can I do you, Craig? Yes or no?
Wait, what?
Jinx Hover said, can I do you, Craig? Yes or no? I guess that means it's undecided.
Wait, somebody in the comments was like,
Chrissy White say, girl, Craig like pickles. He's 43.
Craig like pickles.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Daryl, listen, Daryl, we done shook the table enough. You got to say that for the next morning show. We can't get back on that. We got to say that for the next morning show when I open up the lines. I can't open up the lines right now. The shit got so deep. I was gonna open up the lines, but god damn it, bitch, that shit was too deep. Milan, why you eating like that? Who you out there?
I'm hungry.
You already got somebody in the house already over there. Why?
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell y'all what happened, Craig. Now, y'all answer this. Answer me this.
Don't be messy, Milan. Do not be messy.
We sitting down ordering food. This person asked me to order them some chicken and waffles. So I said, yo, they don't got no waffles. They got pancakes. I'm gonna get you the chicken and pancakes. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get me the 4 sausages. The food comes, all the food is together. He eats my 4 sausages and his pancake, then go say he didn't know the 4 sausages was mine.
Milan, them people don't know how you feel about your sausage.
Milan, is this a date or is it a boyfriend?
This is my friend.
Oh, Milan, are you currently dating? Are you currently dating?
No, I'm single.
If I was that boy, I'd tear your ass up.
Hit you right in the head with right in the head with a glass shoe.
I'm single, and they single too.
From one single last night.
Oh,
Y'all heard that?
I sure did.
You want to see him?
He said you wasn't single last night.
He playing with y'all.
You had him walking all around with his underwear on. I can see him in his gray underwear.
Y'all know I am a Christian man.
So who was stopping who last night?
Well, we just heard from a Christian man now. Hold on, don't start that Christian man stuff.
I'm a Christian man who ain't had sex since 2016.
Well, we just heard from that Christian man now, and we know you in there doing something with that boy in them gray shorts on in there.
Yeah, gray boxers on there.
Especially if
I don't know what you're talking about.
He a cutie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is he a cutie, Myrtle?
Is he cute?
Oh yeah, he's cute.
So who was talking who last night?
He came to your house.
Oh,
when you came and did the show?
See, I knew it.
Listen, when you walked in here, what number 5 boys came in here with you? I may be young, but I was ready. I'm gonna tell y'all this, and then I'm gonna go. I have found myself looking at more gay men this season, and I know the ladies can agree with me too. Ladies, we ain't got too much stuff to look at. These gay men out here in the gym, they working out, they keeping it. They're keeping their nails clean, their asses and stuff be clean. It's easy for us to get food out here. It's easy for us to get food.
Don't do that.
It is.
Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It is. It's easy for us to get food, and ain't nothing. Listen, you just got to pull your kid up, go over there to Chi website and get the Fuck Me Sis shirt.
You know, actually, he hit you for the fact as long as you put your Fuck Me Sis shirt on.
That's all right. You'll be okay.
Chi, where my shirt at? Chi, where my shirt at? You supposed to send me a shirt.
I gotta get you one, Milan. I'm ordering. Send me your text me. Oh, well, DM me on Instagram.
Listen, don't get fucked up in there, Chi.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I love Milan.
Craig.
Yes.
I love Craig. You a messy old hoe.
Craig, I'm sorry. It's over.
I'm not messy. I'm just honest. I look for integrity.
Did you learn that at Harpo University?
See, there's a difference between being messy and just wanting and seeking the truth.
Exactly.
Milan, when
so, Craig, did you believe?
Don't do that, Milan.
Craig, did you believe?
No.
Craig, did you believe what Larry was talking about?
I did.
No, you didn't. And I was texting Madison during that conversation.
Don't do that, y'all.
Yeah, you was, but still, I did believe that because we don't listen. We got to know there has to be a.
Well, hold on. I'm not questioning the molestation. I would never question that.
That's right. I believe that.
I'm talking about that.
No, I wasn't questioning them. I wasn't questioning them.
Haven't had a relationship
I
in
was
3 years with a
questioning.
man.
This is what I was questioning that y'all was missing. Well, I think Chi picked up on it. The reason why I first initiated and asked the question, when was the last time he had his LGBTQ experience? And that's why I was trying to find out. Then for him to say it was when he was 17, but then he said he ain't had sex with the woman upstairs or with nobody since 2016 is where my confusion comes in.
That's where all of that's where I was questioning all of that.
Well, I believed it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never had no older man stick no finger in my.
So wait, you believe what? That he hasn't been with a man since he was 17?
He was 17?
I don't know that. I'm talking about the molestation part.
I believe all of the molestation.
Everybody believes the molestation.
Yeah.
Do you believe he ain't had sex with a man or no sexual contact with a man since he was 17 years old?
I ain't been around him, so I don't know. He got children. So.
I used to fuck a man that had children.
Oh, yeah, Craig, me too.
And you was fucking that woman.
Me too.
Greg, you was over there fucking that woman's husband that was over there. While she was over there fighting in Iraq.
Exactly. Book number 2. One thing for sure, 2 things for sure. It's available now at CraigTheWriterStewart.com and Audible.
Yeah. Craig,
We just want honesty. We just want honesty, Maddie. We just want.
Craig, it's a shame and disgrace you was out there fucking that woman's club while she was over here fighting for our country.
Man, you
But no, I would never question molestation. I want to be clear about that because somebody was saying, no, I was not questioning his molestation at all. Everything that I questioned was the part about him not being with a man since he was 17, the part of him not having sex since 2016.
But why does that matter? Because that's his story.
Well, that's his story, but I'm just saying, like, because we're talking about truth here.
But
does his story,
that's the man's
history tell the truth? Does history tell the truth? When the definition of history is the person is his story, not your story, not the truth, but his story.
That's the man's story.
I don't necessarily believe that he ain't had no sexual contact with a man since he was 17 years old. I just don't believe it. Sorry.
Well, that's his story.
He's sticking
to it. It ain't my business. Because I ain't had sex with a man
since yesterday.
Right.
and again, you know, it is his story. And I would have never challenged, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, if you're going to come on here and talk, you understand what I'm saying? It's like if I was to sit here and tell you, oh, no, I never fucked with a married man before. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that I would just.
So, Craig, how did you meet this married man? Such a distinguished gentleman that you are. Where would you find such a low married man to come out and y'all have sex the way y'all did?
I met him on BGC, Black Gay Chat. That was back in 2012.
So you telling me you ain't had sex with a married man since 2012, Craig?
That's the truth.
I ain't buying it either.
Wait, I got a question for you.
I haven't been with a married man since then, not to my knowledge.
Hear me clearly. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If he was on BGC, it was nothing straight about him.
Right.
Nothing.
I didn't say he was straight. I just said he was a married man. Come on, communication is our partner. Clarity is our friend. I never said he was straight. I said he was a married man on BGC.
Craig, it's a shame and a disgrace that you got to understand that y'all gays is out here taking all our women's men. You get what I'm saying?
So look, let me tell you.
Y'all gays over here trying to take our men. These is our men.
Y'all putting
on them tight clothes, wearing those muscle shirts, going to the gym. Y'all are our men.
I was on BGC, and my whole profile, like, you know, like the description and stuff, it was like the opening of my first book. And he messaged me and was like, oh, I was sitting here reading this. Is this like a poem or something you've written? And I was like, no, it's the opening of my first book. And he was just like, oh, he said, I've been married coming up on a year. And he said, I was in a relationship with a man for 10 years. And he said, I'm starting to feel like I made the wrong choice by getting married to a woman. And so that's how it started. He was living in Dubai. I was here in Atlanta. And we were on BGC. He happened to be in the Atlanta chat. So that's how he saw my profile. And so long story short, from that day forward, we started talking on Skype for 4 hours every single day. And the way we were able to do it is because there's an 8-hour time difference between, you know, Atlanta and Dubai. So when I was getting ready to go to bed, he was at work. And so we would talk until I went to bed. And then when my day was starting in the morning, he would be at the end of his day and we would talk until he went to bed. So we were able to get on the phone or Skype for 4 hours. Next thing you know, that motherfucker had flew to these United States to meet the kid in person.
Girl, you took that shape up.
Tore it up in DC.
And it's a shame, Craig. That lady should have came in there in DC with a frying pan on your hair.
And whooped your head.
Just like Sierra did on Diamond. Down in Georgia.
Oh my God. But yeah. But Milan, I remember you when I used to live in LA.
Better talk.
We used to go to the same gym.
Hold on, let me open up Milan because Milan was talking to his man in the back.
Oh, you had muted him.
Mm-hmm. You heard Craig, Milan?
He said he used to see me at the gym. What gym, Craig?
Wasn't it called 24-Hour Fitness? Is that what it's called?
Which one?
The one right there on over there by like what's the shit by the
Baldwin Hills on Slauson.
Oh,
Well, I love Slauson Avenue.
yeah, the Slauson one. Yeah.
Slauson.
Yeah.
Let me say
Yeah,
that.
Slauson.
Okay.
And then
was
Merrick and I came to your house one time for a card. Was it a card party?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you lost. If you played cards against me, I'm sure you lost if you played.
No, I didn't play. I didn't play.
Oh, okay.
I didn't play.
You know, I
And then you know what? You had a sneaker party too that I came to.
Oh yeah, my birthday party, a sneakers birthday party.
Yeah, you had a sneaker party I came to with my friend Merrick.
So, oh, you talking about Merrick? Who I had met?
Yes, in Florida. Yes, you.
Yeah, I like Merrick, honey. Yes. Craig, you be doing a lot of traveling and stuff. How you make your money? Because I know the books ain't really doing too much of nothing.
Yeah, them books ain't really selling. I think I sold about 3 since we've been on this quarantine.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I think I've only sold like 3 since
Well,
we've been
I'm
on this
gonna make sure I'm gonna run your commercial at the end of this program.
At the end of this what?
At the end of this program, to help my sister out. Hell, I help Milan out with his FleshJack, but you got to send me one. Craig, you know did you send me any of your books?
I sent you Words Never Spoken.
You ain't gave me the Book of Jewels. It's hot
So
outside.
Craig, is your books about are they poem books or what kind of books are they? What are they about?
Erotic novels. They're erotic novels.
The first 2 are okay.
You know, I ain't
But
read
they're my real
one.
life. They're my real
I ain't
life.
read that one. They holding the door open up there to the basement. They keep the door open. They keep the door open. And if you got the bugs in your house, they're a good set of bug snatchers. You know.
You ain't shit, Maddie.
Oh my God, you stupid.
But I'm gonna be waiting on my toy.
Yeah.
Maddie, go send me the address. I'm gonna send it over to y'all.
And he gonna be waiting for his "Fuck Me Sis" t-shirt.
I got Milan, baby. We'll stay in your lane, Craig, because I think you still never person to fuck me sis either.
Craig ain't got to buy nothing. Craig, listen, Craig, come over here. You just give to Craig. He ain't got to buy shit. Cause
I downloaded your ringtone.
No, girl, thank you, Craig.
Because one thing about Craig gonna come and bring his gifts with him. And he's gonna pour into you.
These are his gifts.
I wanna run. It's a match with you. I wanna run. Craig, I want you to tell us a little bit of story before we go. How was it writing for Brandy? Craig, Craig is that kind of writer. For y'all that didn't know, let me uplift my sister.
Ooh.
Craig is that kind of writer. Craig wrote Almost Doesn't Count.
Somebody said, Craig, put your books on Audible. 3 of the books are on Audible. 3 of the books are on Audible.
Listen, now I ain't gonna lie. On my sweet delicate auntie ankles. Now her Audible books is the tea. Yeah, her Audible books are the tea. She was talking like, "Oh yes, Craig."
Thank you, Chi.
Yeah.
Craig was
But no, look, writing for
Craig was like,
Brandy,
Yes, and one morning
writing for Brandy was,
and I was trying
amazing.
to tie my
that was
shoe.
actually the first time that I ever went to LA.
Listen, Craig was like, right when I met the man while his wife was in Dubai fighting in the Iraq War, he came home and I was tying my shoe. After he exited the plane from DC, I picked him up at the airport, and when we got in the car, he immediately fell over into my lap and began to give me fellatio. And as we were riding down in the back of the taxi driver looked back and he pulled out his rather large, enormous member.
you know.
Oh my God, you
So
crazy.
talk about Brandy Craig before we go.
It was great working with Brandy. None of the songs that I wrote for her ended up on an album. It was right before she got into that car crash. And
So you did write Almost Doesn't Count.
I did not write Almost Didn't Count. I wish I did.
Okay, because you know it's kind of reflective to those 2 books you got. So I was kind of running. Did you write that? Almost Doesn't Count. Let me stop fucking with you, Craig. Craig, you are a good writer. You've written a bio for me. You know, for when these people were trying to book me, you wrote it, but it had a little grammatical errors. You know, you can.
No, I didn't write that. That probably was something that Oh.
Don't you do that. See, now I will take you out. I will take you out. I will take you out. Don't you do that. Somebody said Basuda.
Trash.
Almost made you love me. You was ready to go into it.
I was, but I was drinking my...
So you not only do so if y'all trying to find Craig, if y'all trying to find Craig, right? Craig is not only a talented fellatio artist, he is definitely a great writer, songwriter. He can write you a hit song. He's almost very much so like Diane Warren. He's the Diane Warren of the
Come on, Diane Warren.
He's the Diane Warren of the gays. He almost wrote my hit song, That Girl.
Oh my God, you're so stupid.
So Craig, I ain't gonna see you until 14 days.
Huh?
They said I ain't gonna see you in 14 days. They say Atlanta is on 15-day quarantine, 15-day lockdown earlier.
Bitch, don't tell me what to do. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in the house all day yesterday. Like, I did not leave the house once. I was in the house most of the day. Sunday, I went to the grocery store. I went to Sprouts. Because, they didn't shut down Amazon Fresh. I was getting all my groceries through Amazon Fresh.
Oh, you that bougie. You'll get your groceries delivered.
Craig, when we going to do this?
That's what I did.
You know that's
Right. It's such a time saver.
Craig, Kiki's asking you when y'all going to do this bukkake. Oh, you said mukbang?
Mukbang.
Oh, I thought you said bukkake.
Well, when can we get out the house?
Girl, it need to be
Is there
soon.
something in there?
Ain't nothing in there.
Oh. Milan, when are you coming back down here to Atlanta?
I will be back in Atlanta when this shit cleared up. I was supposed to do Dish Nation last week and the week before that, but I couldn't come because they had everything shut down.
Right. Yeah, they've
But I
shut
guess
the majority of everything down for us too. So
It's crazy.
Yeah. So
once this cleared,
I definitely will. After we did our thing for Queen Supreme Court, a lot of your fans was asking about the I guess you got another show that you normally do.
Yeah, the cracking the cold
cases.
You had to get out of here. You was in the rush, so you had to go.
Well, he had a group of men with him.
So I gotta come and do the crack and cold case.
Yes,
and I need you to do a key session with me too on my thing too.
Listen, they were all sexy fine men. Where do you listen? As a woman who looks at gay men, fine, beautiful, handsome gay men, where do you all meet? Is there a special place that gay men meet that I can come and watch how y'all meet each other?
Did you?
Yeah, just go to church. Go to church.
Go to church and the gym.
She got the Jack app on her phone.
Wait a minute, Craig. Don't you be giving away my secrets. I'll delete you. that picture with that brush cut and that fitted cap, that's me.
Madison, the only thing you need to add to your phone is Tinder, because they over there on Tinder too.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our morning show, honey. We've had breakfast with y'all. We done talked a lot of stuff. We learned. Craig, Maurice Williams wants to know, are you single?
I am single and ready to mingle. Look.
Uh-oh.
What you look at me for?
Why are you looking at Chi-Chi?
Is Chi-Chi and Craig fucking?
No. Chi-Chi and I know other things, but I maybe you, Craig, maybe you and I need to have that conversation offline.
I am single.
Oh.
You're not in an LTR?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I haven't been in a relationship in several years.
I've
dated.
But what's several years, Craig?
So, Craig, do you like men that are 43 and under or 43 and over?
They can be any age, not any age, not
right,
younger than 30, not younger than 30. But I just want them to be of sound mind. I want them to have emotional intelligence, emotional maturity.
Louisa, what is an LTR? An LTR is a long-term
relationship. Yeah.
Oh no, that's an LDR.
Ain't that what you said?
No, I said LTR. That's a long-term relationship.
A long-term
And an
relationship.
LDR is a long dick relationship. I mean,
Distance
long distance relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on. Someone's asking a question from Milan. Oh, no. Let me play with it, bro. Don't encourage Milan. Don't do that. Don't do that. C-Bus, no, it's not T.S. Madison Hinton. It's just Madison Hinton. Madison Hinton. Oh, wait. Jinx Hofer said, Craig, you mine, all mine, booty and all. Craig is the top. Craig is the top.
Shut up, Madison.
Craig is the top.
Okay, Milan, you is stupid, dog.
Craig is the top.
Milan, tell him your link.
I keep giving it to Maddie. It's www.fleshjack.com/Milan.
Nafis Smith said the way Craig was looking at Kid Fury booty, baby.
You know, Dustin said something to me about that when he came and did the show.
Dustin is so handsome to me.
Hi, Dustin. I love you, Dustin.
Dustin is very handsome. And you know, I'm liking this. I'm used to seeing this kind of gay all the time. But
what's Kid Fury?
Kid Fury from the Reed with that big old booty.
Craig, that's who booty you was looking at?
Baby, that booty mesmerized the kid.
I see. Craig, he's not a bird watcher. He's a cake watcher.
I used to look at your booty too in the gym.
I'm woman, all woman. Wait a minute.
You used to do what, Craig?
I used to look at your booty too in the gym, Milan, when I lived in LA.
Milan, hold on.
Because you used to be in the gym with jogging pants on without no underwear.
Milan, hold on. I know what it's like for you to have women all over you because you're so masculinely built. See, Craig is almost there. So, Craig. So, Craig, when you see
don't do Craig like that.
A woman, all woman, say that she wants some of Craig. Craig, you are really Craig. I will say that you're a very handsome man. And even in our first experience, you know, when we was going to have that boy together. Oh, you don't want to tell that story? Okay, that's another morning show.
We can tell a story.
No, it's another morning show.
So
we're
going to tell a story. You're going to tell your version of the story.
You want your version of it?
No, I'm asking the people, do y'all want to hear my version of the story? Because my version of the story is going to be the truth. Madison's going to add yeast to her story.
There's only one version, Craig. Now, you already know what was going to go down on the compound, Craig. I told the story. The boy was bothering me and you on Jack, both of us.
So first of all, let me put a few things in here. So when I first met Madison.
What's Jack? What's
you
Jack?
Know what Jack is? It's where you can get that right. FleshJack.com.
So back when I first met Madison, I reached out to her to do a podcast, to have her on my podcast as a guest. So she came over, and at the time, I was still on Jack. I was promoting my first book, Words Never Spoken. So Madison came over, we did the podcast, and there was a guy that was messaging me that was also messaging Madison. And she was like, oh my God, this girl just be terrorizing me. And I said, oh, he terrorizes me too. So we both had messages from the same boy where, you know, either we weren't responding to him or whatever, because he was relentless. So when he figured out that Madison was here in my house, that we were at the same place, he was ping-ponging from my inbox to her inbox and was trying to come over here to fuck around. So Madison, she messaging him, talking about, come on, you want to suck both our dick?
I did say that. Yes, I did.
And she
Craig,
was like,
Craig, Kaya Sade said Craig is an allegation. Is that an allegation or is that true?
That's true. Well, no. Let me say this. In a relationship, you can get whatever you want from me.
So you versatile.
In a relationship. That's another morning show.
That is another morning show. But out here in these single streets, you're not getting up in here.
Oh, okay.
And when you say getting up in here, Craig, what are they actually trying to get up in?
Sliding your dick in all of this future that I have behind me.
And speaking of future, that's why he got all the motherfucking cheering, because somebody done slid in his future, bitch. So Craig, please, I'd like for you to finish it before we close out.
So Madison was like, you want me to tell him to come over here? What's your address? What's your address? And I was like, bitch, I'm not fucking with that boy. And that was it.
Craig. Okay, so that's your version.
So what did I leave out?
So when we were sitting there looking at each other like, girl, what's the tea? You was like, girl, message him back. And I messaged him back and I messaged him and I said, girl, he said he never been with no trans before, but he want to be with a trans and a gay man. I said, well, girl, listen, I'm going to sit next to you on the sofa. He going to suck your dick and suck mine and we going to rub our dicks together in his mouth. And you bust out laughing, but you didn't say no. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
Look, she said you bust out laughing, but you didn't say no.
You didn't say no. You know, and bitch, when we were in that room, which is another story, when we was in that room in motherfucking Texas and I bust in the room and you naked, and I was like, Craig, what you doing here, bitch? Hence the reason why you don't want to sleep with me anymore in the Airbnb, because I bust in the room while you was in there watching Golden Girls, honey. And I was I said, Craig, what you here doing? You was like, girl, watching the Golden. I said, Craig, let me suck your dick. And you thought for a second, you was like, well, girl, I really ain't doing nothing. I slapped it on you, girl.
You so stupid. Oh my God.
I said, girl, you old bull dyking ass bitch, you.
You are so stupid.
But this is like, don't say, this is the fun that we have. Like we watch that thing because it will go out. We have fun. I mean, I don't really take a lot of stuff serious. Like it's really not that. Like shit ain't really that serious for me, except for things like stories like molestation, abuse, and like that stuff is serious for me. But things like joking around, like Craig, you know, bitch, if we was in a quarantine in the house, girl, and it was the last nut to bust, we would bust it. You know this already, girl. You know. But we just joke and we have fun. You know, it's just fun. And I really like to have lots and lots of fun. I feel like that life is the longest, shortest thing that you can do. Mm-hmm. And while you're doing it, you should have lots of fun doing it. And I want to say I do appreciate it. I'm glad that we're friends. And you know, Milan, you know I love you, bitch. You know, anytime I call you to do something, you come. You know I love you, bitch. You know, bitch. You already know. You know I call you, call me. I'm on the way. You feel me? And it is what it is. And I've always supported you in all the things that you've done in your career, because I know how it is out here. You know, to build your name off of what it is. And even though I be fucking off with Craig, we're all under the same umbrella. And I just feel like as we're all under the same umbrella, that we should support each other if we fuck with each other. Not right. I don't want nobody to get it twisted, because somebody will come in the comments and say, well, Master, you don't fuck with this one, you don't fuck with that. Just because you gay or trans, that don't mean I got to fuck with you.
Exactly.
But if I fuck with you, I fuck with you the long way.
Period. Message home.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a good show. I love you guys so much. We'll probably, if I feel like it, I'll come back tomorrow. Milan, I love you, bitch. So I'll call you later on the day. I love you too. So you can send me that goddamn thing, because I want the ass. Right, text me that info. Give me both of them. Don't leave one. Don't leave Aeon out. Give me both of them, honey. Let me have the whole experience. All right.
All right. See y'all later.
You get back down here, honey. We won't tell nobody but God, because it'll kill your mama. I love you. And make sure y'all go over there and get Milan's FleshJack. Well, let me put it in the thing before I leave. You know, www.FleshJack.com.
/Milan.
You know, I'll be doing a review over it when I do get it. I'll be doing a hands-on review. But what I will need to know, Milan, before I do the review, I'll have to have the real thing versus the so that, you know, once it all transpires, you know, we do the thing, and then I do the thing with it. It feels like the real thing, you know. Make sure you following Craig on his stuff, Craig the Writer Stewart, Milan. Y'all know where to find Milan on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Milan Christopher. Y'all know to follow T.S. Madison. And, you know, keep your things together for the morning show. We go to the morning show. The morning show was good. We love the morning show. Okay, subscribe to Chief. I loved it. at Infamous Chi Chi on YouTube, and it's just all around supporting. You know, we're here for the laughs and the keys while the quarantine is going on. I love you guys very much. That's right, Alpha Charm. My Patreon. Join my Patreon, honey, because I do. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, that made me feel good. Thank you. Join my Patreon for the behind the scenes and all my other stuff that we got going on or whatever. I almost had it. Here it is. And I love you. And I'll see you guys this week. Craig, all right, baby. I love you.
All right. See y'all later.
Live show tonight.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be live tonight at 9.
All right.
All right,
baby. Okay. Bye, y'all. All right, Craig gone, everybody gone, it ain't nothing. It's just me and you. Just me and you. Guys, I want to tell you, thank you so much for allowing me to come into your mornings and your evenings and your nights. I love you, Jamal. I'll call you. And your nights, having a good time with you guys. I love you guys very, 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 very much. And I do love you for just letting me be me. Having a good time with y'all, laughing and talking in the morning, you know, putting on my crazy ass wigs. I hope you guys enjoyed the show last night. This is a new program that we playing around with. I don't understand it fully, but we just getting the hang of it and stuff like that or whatever. So y'all just bear with us, but I just think it's fun. Tomorrow, if we come on tomorrow, I'm going to open up the lines to the public. And we just gonna get into some things. We're gonna cut up. We're gonna key. We're gonna have a good time. Hell, we may still even be discussing Boosie tomorrow. Who's to say? And we'll talk about me being if I'm single or not. We'll talk about it. I love you guys. And for my Patreons, I'll see you tonight. I'm gonna come. I didn't get a chance to do the after show with y'all. I was very tired last night. But I love you guys very much, and I'll see you later on. I love you, love you. Thank you all for the money that you gave me, big and small. I appreciate it all. This stuff helps me keep the show going and stuff like that. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. I love you long time, and thank y'all again. And I'll see you guys later on. Maddie in the morning. We are signing out.